Girl Therapy. Hey guys, it's me, Stefanie Maegan, your host of Broke Therapy, and guess the fuck what?
I'm still your co-host, Rose McAleese.
Yay! And we have Prince on the pod this week.
The prince himself, TP.
TP. Triple penetration.
Hey! And let's talk about the fact that it was triple penetration. It was the three of us just going in real deep on emotions, datings, our types, as well as deep family trauma and why we date the way we date.
Honestly, let's be real. Tyler is kind of the archetype of a dude that we've dated before. Not to make him like put him in a box, but he kind of carries a lot of those traits. And I think that like the guys we've dated are very similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you opened my eyes to it and I watched it happen in real time where I was like, oh my God, you do really remind me of a more mature, grown-up version of a lot of guys that I've dated. It's very interesting to be like, oh, this is what would have happened to fill in the blank if they had done the work, if they had grown and became a better person. So he really is such a quintessential, he's almost like the entire podcast boyfriend because of that exact archetype that he seamlessly fits into.
For sure. I also think that like Tyler is kind of similar to a lot of guys in a sense of like, I'm not saying all men are like this, but there are a good amount that kind of take a while to be vulnerable. They take a while to like peel back those layers, but you know that there is a person within that. It's just, how do we get there with him, you know? With this episode, and that's why I'm so excited to have you on with me, is like, we get to really like dive in more and get to know who he is beyond like the surface level, you know? And I think this is just the start because I feel like the more that we have him on, I feel like the more layers will be peeled.
Exactly. We'll get to the heart of that artichoke, as they say.
Yeah. We need to crack the motherfucker, okay?
Crack that nut, that pistachio boy, that cashew peanut butter baby boy.
Yeah, I also will say, y'all were kind of flirting that day.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, on the episode, you kind of tamed it, but because I know what happens pre-recording and post-recording, I'm like, you are so flirty with him, and it's hilarious. And he likes it.
No, for sure. He does like it. And I mean, I forget that I also, my go-to default position is flirt. I will flirt with man, woman, non-binary. I love a good flirt. And what I love more, it's like finding a good fencing partner. And I feel like Mr. TP was a great flirting partner for that exact reason. He was so much fun to flirt with. So I'll give him that. He kept up, which I deeply appreciated.
What is your impression of Tyler before going into the pod to now getting to know him?
Okay, well, you already know before I just thought he was just some, light skin, lightweight. It's so deep how shallow he is. Pretty boy, have no sympathy kind of vibe for him. I thought, sure, he's like, has to be at least like a cool guy if like you like him as well as, Isaac is friends with him. Like, I'm like, okay, fine. He's like basic bare minimum. But then after the podcast, peeling back those layers, cracking that nut, it was really fascinating to see him kind of come out of that shell. And if anything, my impression of him is, like you said, he does remind everyone kind of that quintessential boyfriend we've all had, but also how he really kind of plays into that. Like he really is unique and really charming and very smart and very talented. But I think he knows that the world sees him as this pretty boy. And so he kind of plays to that stereotype. But it made me really respect him. And I'm really glad that we're able to hang out after the podcast. And I really do like him as a person. And I find him to be like a really cool new friend. And I'm excited to like see him grow. And like you said, having him more on the podcast because I really love his perspective and I respect his perspective, I should say. But yes, my opinion on him, I feel like maybe deepened a bit.
I think so too. Like I feel like the next day when I was thinking about the recording and like us hanging out afterwards, I was like, man, Tyler's a good fucking person.
Yeah.
And I really do think like I want to be friends with him. You know what I mean? And yes, we've already been friends. We've been kicking it with, all that stuff. But I'm like, no, like, he's a good guy friend to have.
That's it.
And for the
He's a
right
good
person,
guy
I think
friend.
he will be a good man for somebody.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like he would be an amazing partner for a very lucky girl. I stand corrected on a lot of my opinions about him, and I'm very glad that I got the opportunity to just kind of get to know him better and get past that. And I also think it was let's be honest, I think it was a two-way street. I think he also had some opinions about me, as did Isaac at one point. So when you meet someone kind of at that, like, dogs sniffing each other, kind of like sussing each other out, there is a mutual kind of like giggling respect where it's like, okay, let's actually get to know each other and be real. So I appreciated that. I appreciated him being a tad more vulnerable, but I know
there's still more layers to peel, but this is just the beginning.
Oh, for sure. There is much more to that man, and I think he really does want to open up, and I really appreciated this episode because I think he does just that.
I think so too. All right. Well, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this episode and give us 5 stars, leave a review, leave a comment. I'm curious to see what you guys think. And love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode after the break.
After the break, this break right now.
Broke girl therapy. Oh my God, you're like Hailey Bieber.
Shit, that was insane.
Does your mom still listen to the podcast?
Yes,
she just
but
did that
my
with the
mom
teeth.
should not know that I do that. She was like, "You're gonna ruin your teeth."
Yep.
Well, you know who else could do that? Hailey Bieber. And look at her, she's a billionaire.
Isn't that also how what's his name fell in love with her? Justin Bieber. He was like, "I
Cheers.
saw you." Oh
Cheers.
Yeah. 40s.
I got Old English.
Yeah.
Yum. Delicious.
40 water.
She said he's black. Give it Old English.
Here we are, drinking a 40.
I have my 14-ounce.
Coconut water.
Coconut
this
water.
is actually pretty good. I haven't had a Stella in a minute. I haven't had
There you
beer
go.
in a
Stella's good.
minute.
Stella's the best. It's like a football player.
Stella!
Well, I was about to say for that, and also because just Stella, like, you know me, I can't. The smell of beer is disgusting to me, but Stella smells good to me. It just reminds me of footballers. I do want to know, what is your Spice Girl combination?
What does that mean?
Or who, like, who's your
if you were a
Spice Girl?
Spice
Who
girl.
favorite Spice Girl?
Like, do you know? So there's
Not the
sporty,
demographic.
there's scary, there's posh, there's baby, and there's ginger. I think I know what you are, but I want to see if you get there.
Who'd you fuck out of all of them? Because I feel like this is...
And keep in mind, 2 of them were fucking each other, famously.
They were fucking each other?
Yes.
Yeah, they were dating, and one of the reason why the Spice Girls broke
You know what I
up.
found out? Like, at a way later age, that song Zigga Zigga means fuck.
Zigga Zagga ah?
Yeah. I really want to Zigga Zigga. I really want to fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's like London slang for like fuck.
Yeah, if you want to be my lover.
I just thought...
Little children. This is...
I know. I just thought it
That's
meant
crazy.
that, like, if you wanted to be in a relationship with me, my friends have to like you.
Nope. You gotta fuck.
Well,
If you want to be my lover.
You gotta get with my friend. Oh, so, like, you have to fuck my friends to get to me?
That's insane.
I
That
don't
also is
think
insane.
that's...
Who wrote that song?
I don't
They
think
did,
that's-
actually.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean...
If you want to be my lover, gotta get
See, I
with
wasn't
my
really
friends.
watching it.
Make this last forever. Friendship never ends. So it is about friendship.
It is.
Yeah, but Zigga Zigga.
Wait,
Can I
Google
get a...
it.
What?
is it the same song? Yeah, it's the same song, right?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Zigga.
She really went Zigga
Yeah.
Zigga.
Anyway,
it?
so who were you growing up? Did you ever play Spice Girls?
No. I wasn't a Spice Girl fan.
Wait, which fan were you?
I mean, I was a young boy. I wasn't really.
Well, okay,
watching
were you
Spice
into
Girls.
boy bands?
Did you have any sisters or brothers?
I had a brother. My brother
Okay.
liked the Spice Girls.
Older or
Aw.
younger?
He's older.
Okay.
And who did he like?
I don't know. I was like, why are you into this shit?
Wait, because they're great.
Bro could have been.
They were the
Yeah.
native
That was something.
feminists.
I guess
Nothing wrong.
But you give me sporty ginger. Just
Sporty
to let you know.
Ginger.
That's what you give
Ginger.
me. You give me
No,
sporty
sporty
ginger.
posh.
You think posh?
A little bit. He likes
Oh,
girls.
Beckham. Oh, you are posh. You are
He
sporty
likes
posh.
girls who like style. I remember we've talked about
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah, I can see posh. Yeah,
Wait, style? What does that mean?
Like
I don't
fashion
really remember
style.
Ginger that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like-
so then posh
Like
and
they got
sporty.
a good like, you know.
Yeah.
And then sporty cuz like fitness.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
So
Yeah.
aesthetically, you like a girl who's aesthetically pleasing.
We like an aesthetic.
Well
like a little
put
aesthetic
together.
mommy.
Okay.
Yeah. We like a
Okay.
well put together girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your type? I mean, we've asked you so many times.
I feel like every time I come on this thing,
because I feel like I still don't know. Like
I
you
don't
tell
know.
me, and I'm still like confused.
I don't have a type.
You don't have a type?
You don't have a type.
I don't
You
have
ain't
no
got
but
no
I don't.
type.
But I don't believe when people say I don't have a type. Do you believe them?
Yes and no. I think
There has to be some sort of type there.
I think there is a consistency. I think when people think of type, they sometimes immediately think of physical, but I feel like sometimes it's like, I mean, let's be honest, like I love a quiet man.
This is crazy.
You do love a quiet man.
love a quiet
Your
man.
last boyfriend was mute.
I know. He didn't talk at all.
I don't like.
Southern gentleman
We went
never
to
said
New York.
anything.
Yeah,
Really?
he never
Went
said
to New York,
anything.
probably said 17 words.
We were in New York together, and
you
I
like to be quiet?
No, not me.
Oh, so you're just talking to yourself.
To them.
Oh, you're just. Okay.
I love a captive audience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like me a quiet boy. They're not quiet in bed. I can tell you that.
Yes, ma'am.
No?
Yep. So
There we
that's
go.
totally fine. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I like an introvert.
Yeah, and then your other
Mm.
ex was also really quiet too.
Moscow was very much an introvert too.
Moscow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's his name on the
Moscow.
show.
That's his name on the
Oh,
show.
okay.
Yeah.
He's also like a Voldemort in real life. He's
He
gone
kinda
on the deep
sucks.
end. I know. He's like in deep state, weird QAnon crazy. Not QAnon. That's aggressive. Whatever. He sucks.
Should we get into the email?
Yeah.
Okay, can you read it, Rose? Because
Yes.
I don't like to read.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, hey girlies, not you ho. Hey girlies, just kidding.
She's like, bitch.
Hey girlies, this is an update.
Mm,
Okay, so this is from
We're
our
updating.
last episode.
we're drunk.
I'm a weekly.
What's the
sounds
subject?
Like it is ready. It's HSV2 plus and healing.
What?
You will learn
Herpes
what
and
that-
healing.
Yeah, do you not know what that is?
No.
HSPV.
Oh, HSPV. Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
STDs. STIs is the correct term. The correct terminology, you know. Hey girlies, I'm a weekly listener and love the pod and so happy for the comeback you've had since your break. I love the addition of Rose as a co-host. Hey. I've
She's
never
solid.
written in
She's
before, but I was listening to today's episodes and I just had to. I'm a 27-year-old Leo living in the Bay Area. What up, Bay Area?
Hey! Oh my God, did I meet
40
you at the
water.
show? Did I
Oh,
meet you at the
yeah,
show? I
maybe.
wonder.
And I have HSV2 genital herpes, and I have had it since I was 22. I decided to write in because I'm hoping that you would share this on the pod for the 26-year-old from New York, and I'm sure many others who are also HSV positive as well.
So for context,
Yes.
the last episode we did with Jess, we read an email and there was, homegirl from New York who was 26, got what's the word? Herpes.
Yeah.
She got herpes from this dude that she was dating, and she was really upset about it and very sad and stuff. So this is now a response.
This is a response. And we were just saying that, like, it's just very normal. Like, STIs are extremely normal. I was literally talking to a coworker about how, like, gay men just take PrEP. It's just what you do. It's vitamin
Right.
B. You just got to stay strapped, stay safe. No more pulling praying.
Tyler's
Sorry.
like, wait, what show am I on?
You're on a show where you're going to learn a lot, okay?
I
I'm
am.
gonna put it ready. Okay. I empathize and I relate to the writer from that episode because I was always having safe sex conversations using condoms with every partner, getting tested after every new partner, and advocating for safe sex conversations and consent mostly amongst my friends and peers. So it was incredibly difficult for me to come to terms when I contracted HSV to when someone removed the condom without my consent during sex. That's low-key sexual assault, but okay. It was devastating and truly earth-shattering for me when I noticed a small bump on my labia and soon was confirmed to be HSV. I felt like an idiot. I felt unloved. I felt disgusting, and that there was never going to be any hope at anyone wanting to be intimate or romantically interested in me. I was also unfortunately found out this information after having an intimate night with someone I had just began seeing. Luckily, he was very kind, knowledgeable, and understanding. I continue to put myself out there to date, and I, of course, was scared, but I have learned that herpes is just not that big of a deal. Very true. Like Rosa, okay, like Rosa said, I'll be Rosa.
I'm going to call you Rosa.
Added some spice to it.
Hey, si se puede. As Rosa said it,
Si se
literally
puede.
is just basically the chickenpox people. Chickenpox are a cousin of herpes. Everyone should know
Oh.
that. Same thing with.
I'm learning so much right now.
This is
Welcome
why
to
this podcast
I
girlhood.
swear to God.
Welcome to Bro Girl Therapy. Okay.
He's only been here with another guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fair.
that sounds crazy.
See, y'all need to be.
That sounds crazy.
He's only done this with a man
Wow,
before.
and I think you've only done this with a man before. That's so weird. Now you have 2 girls.
No, I was on here by myself.
Oh, yeah, you were. I
I was
Oh,
on here by
so
myself.
okay.
Yeah.
What was it? Was twice with Isaac, once alone.
Yeah.
This is my 4th time.
I don't
And
know,
then
you
you get a
better do.
threesome out of that, apparently. There you go.
There you
With
go.
2 girls. You've earned it. Proud of you,
Look at
buddy.
me. Look at me.
Also, a cousin of herpes is cold sores, which are very common that people can get, okay? And canker sores, I believe, fall under the like same white
She
blood
should've
cell
been a
things
doctor.
thing. No, I just
She reads a lot.
I read a lot, and I also had to work at a Planned Parenthood after my abortion. I have acne breakouts that
Well,
look.
you had to work there after.
Well, okay, so the way that my high school works, shout out to Garfield High School, we had a teen life center, and like to graduate high school, you had to do 90 hours of community service.
Mm-hmm.
And since I was 16 trying to do an abortion, and they were very kind enough to try to help me through it because abortions were really expensive, they were like, you can work off the time by like volunteering and working at the teen life center.
That's what's up.
And so that's where I became
For a
educated
minute, I
on
was
that
like,
stuff.
where did you go that they made you work to get this abortion? You want this abortion?
Well, kind
What
of.
is
But
some
honestly,
hours.
kind of. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
worked
was
out
gonna
really
say,
well,
like-
you know? And now
Changed it for
look
some
at that.
labor, literally.
That's
I don't have a kid, and you're learning from that. Isn't that
is true.
amazing?
That is true.
Passing it on.
You're welcome. Shout out. I have acne breakouts that look way worse than any herpes flare up. Very true. And so as time has gone on, my breakouts have happened less and less. Very true. They're always triggered by stress and bad sleeping and bad dietary restrictions. Anyways, I won't lie. The first year was hard. The point of the binge. It was hard because I was at a point of binging, drinking, and I was awfully depressed. But there was a way. There was well more for me to feel as well. But I made it a point to seek out community, especially on Instagram.
Yep.
Okay, I
Community's
highly
powerful,
recommend.
like I said.
Yep, I highly recommend that anyone who is HSV positive or just wants to be safe, check out the Slut Check as well as the Safe Slut
Crazy.
or the Herpes Witch on Instagram
talking
as well
about
as the Canisexual. We'll put all these in a caption too.
Yeah.
There are so many other people there that are helping you to begin your healing
Did you say
stages.
canisexual?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Ashley.
Oh, there
She's
you
been
go.
on
Oh,
the
yes.
pod.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Now it's been 5 years later. I have so many things that about me that are significantly more interesting than the fact that I have herpes, right? I know that it's not that big of a deal, and it's taught me how to comfortably be comfortable in society is making fun of STIs and those who have them, especially curable ones. It's really a great way to shine light on personal moral compasses in a way that you could never imagine. For example, the amount of coworkers that I have had who feel insanely comfortable making herpes jokes has truly blown my mind. And it blows their mind how I respond dryly and let them know that I find no humor in it and their ignorant remarks.
That's hot.
The burp
Yeah.
is hot. Isn't it hot?
I
really
all
think
of
the
a sudden
burp.
craving French fries.
I'd fuck up some French fries.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get some
I'd
French
fuck up
fries
some
after this.
Raisin Canes.
Oh, I do love
don't.
some canes.
Damn, that
You know,
sounds good.
I'm sorry. I'm
And I
I'm
ate
gonna
healthy
I'm gonna
today.
derail this whole
Fuck.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Continue reading because
Okay.
I will go on a tangent.
Yeah.
About these things?
No, I'm about Raisin Canes.
No, we'll do that. I'm not saying that someone who is herpes positive should be a herpes advocator, but I do think that it's something that I can handle that I do not think was possible before. In terms of dating and sex life, I can't lie. I've had a few people who were not comfortable moving forward with me due to my status, and that's okay. Canisexual once said that someone's rejection due to HSV status says a lot more about them and their knowledge about sexual health and their practices. I have still had a very fulfilled sex life with many partners since becoming HS positive, and I continue to be safe, acknowledgeable, and I can still have fun, sexy time because acknowledge is power, and isn't that the best? Now, to end this very long message, I want to thank the three of you for responding with kindness, warmth, and empathy when reading that email
I was
in that
included.
episode. Sure, okay. Just like a man.
She said 3.
It was me,
1,
her,
2,
and
3.
Jess.
Well, I'm just saying. She said the 3 of you. I'm just sitting here. I just assumed I was included.
Okay, you can be an ally. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I just want to
He's an
have
ally.
I
some.
am an ally.
You are an ally.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm like,
You
I
know,
don't know. She's
you're
like
an
hot
ally
and
to
cold.
females. It's
She's
great.
hot and cold. I love
She's
women.
just flirting with you.
I know.
Is that-
Yes.
that's how you flirt?
Right.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm sorry. Have you not met me? Come on.
Yeah.
Today.
I just want
Yeah.
other HSV positive bodies to know that it's not that big of a deal, and knowing your status makes you more safe than not. And someone who doesn't want you is just not that person for you. You can still have fun and still find love. I am Polly with a long-term boyfriend of 4 years. Way to go, girl. With 1.5 budding relationships. LOL. It is possible for you to have it all. I think that's beautiful.
Tyler is
Well, like,
culture shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, let's talk about that. Do you get tested a lot?
I literally just got tested last week.
Okay, so what is your testing practices? Like, do you do it every 2 months with every new partner? Do you trust the girl that you're fucking is just
I mean, I
only-
feel like I'm at the age now. I'm like, if I'm gonna be involved with someone right now, I'm like, I would hope I could trust them.
Mhm.
But also, yeah, like I believe you need to be like smart with it and like get tested. I wouldn't fuck someone raw and then go fuck someone else raw.
Yeah.
Unless I got tested in between.
And in between the two of those
Yeah.
things?
Yeah.
Okay, that's smart. That's very good.
I was gonna say, I was like, Tyler's a Virgo and a well-respected man.
Thank you.
What does that have to
Queen.
do with anything, though? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, because he's like responsible, like a little bit maybe germophobic, and like
What did you call me last time? Type A.
type A.
Oh, type
Yeah,
A.
like he's
Okay,
gonna
okay.
like take care of himself. You know what I mean? So like I'd be surprised if you were reckless. Isaac, questionable.
But
Man, he
that's
tried to
because
get that. He tried to get that booty.
Okay, you guys, as his
getting Isaac
Scorpio
started.
sister, you leave that man alone. He is spicy, but he is
She was
sexy
like,
and smart.
sometimes
Okay.
she's like, sometimes you just got to get the booty ate
Exactly.
or eat the booty.
Do you like to get your booty ate or eat the booty?
I mean,
don't-
I've done both. I don't think I'm like I can't
Really?
knock.
Eating
Well, you
man
can't
ass
knock
is
anything until you
crazy
try
work.
it.
Yeah.
But my other thing
But
is
what
it's
do you
like
what do you prefer?
have it. But I'd rather have it done for me. I don't want
Aw.
to do it to someone else. But yeah,
Whose
I've been
ass
with
did
guys.
you eat?
That same football player who I pegged.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Oh, you pegged. So
Yeah, she's
yeah.
kind of done.
I can see that though.
Thank you.
You.
Why
give
would you go
pegging-
down?
No.
Oh, okay. That's why I asked.
Oh, that would have
Consent's
been
mandatory.
great content if you pegged Tyler.
You would peg me?
But why not? If you were down,
Yeah.
I have dildos.
just think about it.
And we could
We
do that
don't.
right now.
Yo, right on the,
There's
on
a
the
strap
Patreon
on.
version.
You're
I
right.
was gonna be like,
Yeah.
yo, we like Peep Show like sponsors the show like for a reason. I
That's
mean, we can do
crazy.
it for research purposes if you
Yeah.
like.
It's just-
I mean, there's a reason.
I don't.
I
think
think it's
Tyler-
very interesting that God would put the male G spot back there. Like, I'm just saying, that's where your body is.
Yes,
crazy.
it's always
And there is a
natural.
lot of-
If I was a man, I would let
the
someone
male
peg
G
me.
spot is in your ass.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't know this.
Also, do you
don't
not
have
know
enough
that the
gay friends.
taint has a
No.
lot of amazing. Has a girl ever like when she's giving you head or anything has played with your balls and like rubbed the bottom of your like taint area or anything? That's a lot of sensation there
yes.
too.
Mm,
It's a very soft area.
The booty is
so
a nice
that's-
place for a man.
that's
yeah,
insane.
just something to think about.
That's insane.
It's okay. Does it make it insane because it's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, or is it because it's just something that you're like, oh, I've
I'm just
never
not
thought
really
about that?
comfortable about anyone playing with my ass.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Hey, consent is mandatory. It's not just like
Everyone has their
yeah,
own thing. You
everyone
don't
has a
shame.
thing. I personally, I don't like anal sex. Like I don't like it performed on me.
I like
so
a butt plug up in there sometimes.
See?
To spice it up. Maybe not
Yeah.
all the time, but yeah,
every
sometimes.
so often. But like, yeah, I have
I've
just
never eaten
because
ass.
you know
Or
I
have
had
my
a,
ass eaten. I never
it's
done it
kind of
either.
nice. The best.
You never eaten ass?
No, because I don't know. It's not really something I've ever just wanted to do.
You never
Or
just
never,
wanted to
and
eat
no
man
guys ever
ass?
asked me.
Mm,
You know.
yeah, no. I mean, that's also not a first. Like this is like keep in mind the football player and I were like hooking up for a while before he was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you just can't whip that out like first date. Like, hey,
No.
No.
Well,
Well,
the bisexual guy, that was the
play
first thing he
parties.
whipped out. Yeah, I was about to say that was the first.
Like I saw someone
thing.
get fisted at a sex party
Yeah.
last month.
And just acted
Last
like it was
month.
fine.
Yeah.
Super normal.
Yeah.
was
Wait,
crazy.
Sorry.
so wait, where did
that
you
40?
had a question for him as opposed to was that where you wanted to go?
Well, actually, no. Okay, so this is very interesting. So since I'm now like the co-host and everything, I was like talking to Steff about like the show and everything, and she said something super like it really kind of blew my mind. The reason why she really likes having you on the show
okay.
is that you represent so many guys that like me, her, Jess, maybe even Rachel that have like dated. We've all dated your type before.
Okay, what is that?
you and
what is-
Isaac.
What
Well,
is
like
what
you
is
and Isaac.
what is
Yeah.
our type?
Well,
What
I
is my
just-
type? What am I? Who am I?
I feel like you're very like, but like she says, you're very type A. You're
Okay.
very like clean cut. I think that you like girls I would personally think that at first I would assume you were like somewhat shallow, but then I would be like, oh no, he's hiding behind humor. You're funny, you're charming. And I do think that there's also this element of that I would assume that you would judge girls weirdly enough off of aesthetics. Like I was like, oh, you want a pretty girl who smells good. Like you want a girly girl. Like I don't see you going after like a tomboy or femme kind of girl, right?
You'll probably get a wife that would never fart in front of you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like there's an archetype for that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
I don't know why that's so funny.
But that's what it would be, right? Like it would be like she would literally sound like
because I know girls like that. You know what I mean?
That's just like so funny to think like because I'm trying to think of myself in that situation.
And you're like that. You would be like, no.
Have you had like any past girlfriends or like girls you've dealt with?
Oh yeah, someone's definitely done it. 100%.
Okay.
But it was just like I feel like the
It's very
first time it just kind of threw me off. I was just like, oh.
You were like, I didn't know you
The
could
type
do
A
that.
in
very
me was
specific.
just the type A was just like.
So it's like that, where it's like it's very like he's down until there's a threshold.
Yeah.
Like you are the guy that has a line.
Here's the thing.
Nothing
I
wrong
want
with
you. I want
that.
you to be yourself. I want a girl to be themselves. Like when a girl can let their hair down in front of me, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweatpants, chill with
So
no
with no
makeup
makeup on,
on.
that's when you're the prettiest. I hope
Yeah.
you don't take it wrong.
How I take Tyler as like an archetype that we've all dated is, especially in LA, right? I think we've all come across this. And I think this is probably where
She's like, you're the
I go.
stereotypical LA girl. I'm like,
Whoa!
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh God.
I mean, not in
respectfully.
I was going to say respectfully.
Oh.
We all
And look,
over
I'm in the
other
stereotype
Because I drink
too.
iced matcha.
You did say you like the matcha.
You
earlier.
literally
love a
said
good
that.
matcha.
You
I
were
love
like,
it. I
I'm a
love it.
light drinker and I love a matcha.
I could fuck up some alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not fucking up 40s.
I
in
bet
my
if I
ripe old
pulled out
age.
my eye patches right now, you would totally do some eye patches with me right now.
That's crazy work.
Would you?
I've never put an eye patch on.
Bitch, we're doing it. Okay.
Yeah, you should
I mean,
put some
I
eye
would
patches
look.
on. Yeah. But okay.
No, that's crazy.
No,
I'm not
but what
about to
I think
say-
is like, and you said it earlier, and look, I've been this person too, so it's not even any shade, but it's just like, I'm an artist and we're here in LA to pursue our dreams, and we know these dreams are necessarily like super easy to get. We have to stay focused. We have to stay driven. So a lot of times, like I think for me, and I think a lot of us have come across guys, we're like, oh my God, we really like them. They're like, sorry, I'm prioritizing my career. And then you're just like, oh, I love you though. And they're like, sorry.
I'm
you're
prioritizing my career.
And you're like, well, damn. And then they end up getting married.
So some
White
corny
girl from the South. Sorry,
Oh,
no offense to you.
Okay,
but like,
say less. Okay, ready?
You know what I
this
mean?
Is crazy
No,
work.
keep talking.
apparently
Rose
doing
is
eye
putting eye
patches.
patches on Tyler right now. But yeah, so like we've all dated that type where it was like, even if they're not from LA, like I think because as Jess, she's an international
Baddie.
dater.
Yeah.
She's like always dated guys who are like, I'm a businessman. Or like I need to get like my money up. I need to get to, because I feel like for men, especially before you settle down, you want to be like at a specific like place, like
Yes.
tax bracket wise, right?
Yeah.
And I think because you want to provide, you want to be.
Well, some. I can't say that about all men.
I'm generalizing.
yeah,
Obviously, there's like always exceptions,
Yeah.
but I think for the most part, that's like the
Like a career-driven man, yeah.
a
Would you be
career-driven
okay
man.
with being a kept man?
What does that mean?
Like if you were like the
woman is the
stay-at-home
provider?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yes and no. The only reason why I say no is just because I have my own goals and aspirations, and
Okay.
I would feel unfulfilled if I didn't do that. But I'm not one of those people where it's like gender rules.
Okay.
Like I love cooking, so like oddly enough, a girl's probably cooked for me one time in my life.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
crazy. I'm not a big gender rules person.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like you got to clean the house and do this.
Mm.
Like, I'm like,
Stay home.
I
and
have my
take
own
care of
house,
ya.
so
yeah.
Would you be
clean
cool
and cook my own food.
Would you be cool with your wife or girl like having like her own, you know what I mean? You don't need a housewife?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No, you. I
also
love
want
that.
proof of this. Hold on. I'm like,
Yeah,
that
that's
you were
great.
like, this is great. I'm actually gonna send this to Isaac and be like, look, I have a new bestie.
Oh.
You're in it,
Oh,
Steff,
damn.
but it's okay. Okay, so you're cool with the like. There's just for
Kinda
you
wish
in
I
a
had the gold now.
relationship.
Those are really.
I
bad.
know.
Don't worry, I'll give you a pair to leave with as a parting gift.
Pause
Type
for some
shit.
eye patches.
There you go.
I might have to
You can
cut
put
the
those
eye
for
patch
later.
section out of the.
Why?
Just kidding. Keep it in,
Oh,
Jonathan.
CMOS.
Wait, why do you want to cut it out?
Dead air.
Like this right now?
Yeah. As we just stared at each other. Dead air.
But no, I feel like the iPad,
Okay.
he can like edit around it, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, so yeah, put those in your pocket. They're really great to
Got free
for the car
gifts,
ride
guys.
and things. But
the
so
car
gender roles don't really mean anything to you.
No.
Okay. But when it comes to like dating a girl, like on the first date, like who pays for you?
I'll pay.
You pay.
Yeah.
What would it be like if a girl paid?
I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me would be like, is she not interested or something like that? I'd be, yeah, I'd actually kind of think that.
Because Rose, notoriously, just because he doesn't know, but like Rose pays all the time on the first date.
Really?
All the time, every single
She's
time.
just like weird like that. For me,
So
I'm
like,
like,
if I took out my card?
You wouldn't be able to.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't do because
Do you choose where the first date happens?
No. Not all the time.
Okay.
Like if they choose, then sure, fine, whatever. But like for me, it's also a patriarchal thing too, because I've been in one too many situations, unfortunately, because of terrible men being like, "I'm gonna fix your eye patch." Terrible men being like, "I know, we're besties. We're at a slumber party. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
This is that whole new vibe." That I've had too many men where they like bought me dinner and they're like, "Okay, now." Where's like the sex or like, and I'm being like,
that's crazy.
absolutely not.
That's crazy.
But that's really common. So I'm kind of like, no, this is just a good meal.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to my accountant because I'm a writer and I used to write about dating for a really long time. It was all tax write-off. It's all research.
Oh wow.
So
you're like, let me pay for it because
it's just gonna be a tax write-off anyways.
Love that.
You know what I mean? It's part of my research. It's part of like my material and like my writing.
Okay.
Not as much anymore, but like for the most part, I'm in like a position where I don't know, but I'm also hyperly independent.
Yeah.
So, but you would think that if a girl paid, she wasn't interested.
Yeah, to an extent. The only reason why I feel like I reached a point, like the older I get, I'm like, you start realizing some things like you don't need, like when I was younger, you'd be like, oh, you go on 3 dates and you're like, oh, she'd even try to pay.
Right,
You're just like, you start thinking of weird shit like that. But like as I get older, I'm like, no, I'm like fine and accustomed to like just paying.
Okay, then how many dates in would you be like offended that a girl hasn't paid yet and then be okay with a girl paying?
I wouldn't necessarily ever really be offended. I think to me, it's just something I look at is like the girl that expects it. Like the sexiest thing to me is when a girl, like, even if she's pretending, like it's like the
offer.
Like, oh, like it's like the offer or like the reach, or like maybe you're not paying for dinner, but then you're like, oh, like you want to go grab a drink, like, and then offer to pay for that.
Yeah.
Like knowing that it's going to be significantly cheaper. Because it's,
I feel like that's pretty like
that's cute. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty standard for the most part. Like
I don't expect it, but it's sexy though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest, like to me, that's like a sexy thing. Like, oh, okay, like I see you, girl. Like, that's what's like you're treating me, or like, oh, like, you know, you paid the last like 5 times. Like, I got this one.
Do you come across a lot of girls that you've dated in the past where they were just kind of like, just like let you do it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, really? So that's like actually, because for me, I'm like, yeah, I do that. Like, should that be a common standard thing? But
like let you pay?
Yeah, and they just didn't even offer.
Oh yeah, I mean like
or
that's
didn't even pay anything.
Yeah, like they're
just
just
they're
just like they like I don't. It's just like a look. Like I wish I could explain it to the camera, but they just have this look where it's just like they're just sitting there like.
Oh my God! See, they're smiling.
It's like not even a smile. It's like a weird like. I don't, because I'm quick to take my wallet out, but it's just also like you always can tell the type.
But see, I always feel like that's the most awkward part of the dates is like I always feel so weird just sitting there and being like, thank you. Like I feel like just offering makes it less awkward. Or what I've done in the past.
Oh, in the past.
Is I went to the bathroom.
I was supposed to be like, when the bill comes.
You know, because
see, that's kind of crazy.
Early 20s when I was like, I have no money to offer.
Yeah.
So he's got to pay.
He's going to pay. It was a free meal.
Yeah, see, like for me, it's like I would be kind of like, at where I'm at now, I'd be like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get like I would be more shocked that you did it. Like I would have paid for this. Like you didn't have to go pretend to go to the bathroom.
Well, I did it smoothly. I did it in a way where it didn't look like it was like right when the bill come. Wait, bye. It was just like I knew it was about you could.
It's about that time.
It's about that time. So let me.
Like you already turned down dessert.
Right.
Usually it's like right when they come around, they're like, oh, can I have this? Unless they go, can I have the check, please, right after? Then then you're trapped.
Then you're
you can't,
trapped.
because then you look crazy. Not crazy,
That's
but then you
true.
look
Oh,
like.
no, you wait a little bit. You
Yeah.
wait a little bit. Because they don't, not all of them are pretty
me
quick with
attacking
it.
this
You
fool.
wait a little bit and then
Jesus.
you be like, oh my God, I have to go so bad. Let me go really. I'm going to
Let me
bathroom
just
real
go
quick.
get
You
it.
know?
Okay, but you said something very interesting though, where you say these girls that have that look where it's just like the like sitting with their, I'm imagining like, I don't know why it's a Telfar in my mind, but they're like Telfar purses just like this, and they're just like things that you can tell like those type of girls. Why go on dates with them then?
You more so tell on the date.
Oh, you can't tell before.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Really?
like it's like
it's like You don't.
His
really
eye
tell
patches are
before.
falling.
Oh, they are.
They're slipping and it's bugging me. A little bit more up on this one.
Okay, she
Fix
wanted
me,
to get
fix me, girl.
okay. First of all, she wanted to get rid of them, and now she's like team eye patches.
I
And all
wasn't
that
trying to get rid
shit.
of them. I just couldn't wear them.
That's
wish
true.
you had
Well,
one
you
on,
wish
though.
you had
I kind
them
of
on.
do. But
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's because she's she's
gang.
beautiful and full face of makeup.
She's
on.
always
She's
beautiful.
so
No,
stunning
it's
and so
just
beautiful. Oh my God, stop
relax.
it!
You
I
could have
can't
been
get
chilling
it.
here with no makeup on.
Showing no makeup
With
on.
your sweatpants
full
on.
glam on.
I know.
And a leopard suit.
It's
Not a
it's
suit.
so casual. It is a
It'll-
suit. It's a broke girl therapy
Yeah.
suit.
Did we even answer the first one?
Well, it was just
I
like
think she was just sharing a
update.
story.
Oh, a little update.
Little update.
Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to you, girl.
Shout
Yep.
out to her. And honestly,
honestly, that's
like,
what's
let's
up.
normalize the conversation.
Yeah.
Get checked. Be safe. And community
No,
and knowledge
honestly.
is power.
That part and communication is key.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
I
That
fucks
part.
with
Be a locksmith.
What's your flirting style?
My flirting style. Ooh,
Because actually, we never like talked about that. Like, I can't even imagine you flirting.
What's
like, it
your
feels
line?
Awkward.
I don't have a lot.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You don't
you're one
say
of those.
nothing. You
don't-
just be you be that guy that just be sitting in the wild, not doing
Mhm,
shit.
mhm.
No, like you have like a
You
go-to line. you mean?
fucking ivy rose sunflower wallflower against the wall. You don't do shit.
No, I do. Oh.
Then what's your game?
What's my game is crazy. I don't necessarily
How's
have
that
a game.
crazy?
It depends. It depends on the situation. It depends on where I'm at.
You're at a club. It's a Friday night. It's 11:45 p.m. You're
club is
about
crazy.
one drink in. You're with one boy, and you see one girl
With Isaac.
with one friend. The other girl
So
is
it's a
also
two-man?
eyeing your friend. Yeah, it's 2 and 2.
Okay, so it's 2-man. I usually probably be the one that is more talkative then.
So you
It
would
depends on who I'm with.
Do you approach?
If I get the eye, I'm not gonna
yeah.
go unless I get the eye.
That's why ladies
Okay.
give the
Yeah.
eye. Give the
How
eye.
many times do you need the eye though?
2 is great.
That is a huge, because some guys, they're like 3 or 4, and I'm like,
Nah,
you've
2
missed
is
the
great. Like you
opportunity.
get one, you don't know if it's the guy behind you, whatever. So if you catch him in 2 different spots, that's when you know, and you get in the look. Then it's just like, all right, let me make my way over there.
There you go.
Okay, and then do you do anything in return? Do you give a smile? Do you
I
give
have resting happy face. I'm always smiling.
okay,
It's horrible.
but you don't give her like you
A
don't
compliment?
give her a smile.
Oh no, you give him a little smile, like a little like.
Oh, you
Well,
do a
well,
LL Cool
no,
J?
I don't do it like
You
that's
do
the
a
same.
lip lick?
You're
Shut up, you're a lip licker.
Yo, get her on
That
a
is
commercial.
crazy.
You're a lip licker.
Okay, that's what you do. You know what
Is
I
it
would.
supposed to tingle? It's
Oh,
like-
and now it's done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What I would think you were is because of the way
I was
that
like,
you
is that
doing
allergic
it,
reaction?
But look how glowy he looks now.
He
Isn't that
does.
Is it
crazy?
He does
nice?
have a glow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
okay, that's
highlighter.
great.
It highlights
Very
you.
2016
I'm gonna be on
of you.
set tomorrow, so that's great.
You're welcome.
Perfect.
I'm gonna
Hydration.
shine like a star.
What I will say is that Meech loves these, by the way. We always give them. He loves eye patches. We bonded over that. Anyways,
Is he tall?
he's like my height.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tall.
So he's
Oh.
tall.
It's like
What's it
really
called?
tall.
He appeared short.
Yeah, I was about to say
He does look short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we make eye contact. Like, well, because I'm trying to like, remember,
Yeah.
you know me, I'm terrible at heights because
Yeah.
I'm always tall, and I'm like always taller than most of the guys that I like hook up with because it's LA. They're all actors, so they're all like 5'9", right? So I'm just kind of whatever.
5'9", 5'10".
No, 5'9". There's nothing wrong with 5'9".
5'10",
We're all the
5'10",
same
5'10",
size. And
5'10".
there's
Give me one of
nothing
5'10", just
wrong with 5'9". We're
I'm
all
the king of the
same.
short kings. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I know who I
5'9"
am.
is not a short king.
Really?
I do not give a fuck what anyone. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say, as a girl who's 5'11", I don't think
5'10". 5'10".
Five 5'10". 5'10".
You're not, and I think you just need to just
It's okay.
be a sexy 5'9". You know what I mean? That's
own
just
it.
you own it. You're doing great.
Okay.
Because my thing
can't even
is,
tell.
we're all the same height in bed. That's all that matters. And when
Yeah.
short men hit on me, I'm like, "Ooh, you ain't afraid of heights? Like, come
Oh,
up there."
No, I love a tall woman.
Oh my God, it's the best. It means you're not afraid of heights and that you want to climb this tree. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But no, I I would think that your go-to move would be the Aladdin, like, hey, like you just like if you caught a
The
girl.
Aladdin?
Like, yeah, no, I didn't. No hand rubbing. I don't think you're a bird man. I think you're like you see her, you do it twice, and then you do the like.
That's crazy.
Really?
You are, aren't
That's
you?
like no,
Wait,
that's like low-key autistic.
How?
It's like, hey.
Hey, no, but
no,
like you know,
that doesn't look natural. I was surprised with the lip licker though. I didn't think you
I
was
thought
gonna
No,
that-
sometimes I hit a
licker.
lick.
Okay.
Sometimes I
That-
hit the lick.
Oh,
Okay.
I've
The lip
never
lick?
strike me
Yeah.
as a
Lick,
lip
lick.
licker.
but I'm just saying that's also that could be a little tism or like, does he need CarMax? Like that's what I would think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I literally have lost my CarMax. I can't find it, so my lips
I
are
always
actually
use-
dry.
See, and
Mine
so
that
it's a
too.
natural lip lick.
oh my god, that's then there you go. That was you know me. I love flirting. I love flirting.
You are
If
such a flirt.
and I'm so good
Are we
at it.
flirting right now?
No, but we will. But here's my
haven't
thing:
this
if
whole time.
you
This whole time.
lipped lick, I would take that as a thing where I would go up to you with chapstick and go, "Oh, do you want this? Wait," and I would put it on my lips first, and then go,
Ooh.
"Do you want it?" That would be like
That's a
way.
rose
That's
way.
a rose move. I'm very extra that way.
You're very. That's so forward. I
Oh,
like that. I
I
like
am
that.
so forward. My old line used to be, "I'll have your abortion,"
That's
and walk
Yeah.
away.
crazy work.
Or my other
But you know what's
go-to
crazy? I'm
one,
gonna be thinking about that all night.
and that's the whole
I'm
thing.
gonna
Yep.
be thinking about
Yep.
that. I'm gonna be thinking
Literally
about that
the whole
all
thing.
year. You'll be sitting at home, raising a whole family. Kid's like 10 years old, and you still think about. Remember that girl that just walked up to me 10 years ago?
The most famous
Unforgettable.
one.
Unforgettable.
I'll have your
Most
abortion.
famous one was a gentleman,
gentleman.
that we met at Virgil, and
Nikes.
all I did, no, not him. It was the other dude who turned out to be like I don't know, like a producer or something or whatever.
Weird Dick
All I
Henny?
did was I traced his jawline, and I just went, ungodly thoughts, and walked away. And
That's
he
pretty good, actually.
grabbed my
Yo,
hand and was like, "Yo,
yes.
ma, no,
Nah,
ma,
after
come back."
After that, yeah.
Yeah.
You getting fucked that
I'm
night.
not
Okay.
that good. Mine is just like I don't actually flirt.
Well, no,
Women need to take notes from her. That's fire.
That is
If a
fire,
girl
but it fits your
traced my
personality.
jawline,
yeah, just.
But it
things-
fits your personality. Mine's a little bit more like
There's another
cutesy
room
and a
over
little
there.
ditzy. I don't know.
Here's the thing, though.
I
One
haven't
of her
flirted in a
greatest
minute.
no. One of your greatest nights that you, and this is before Brian existed, so this is okay to talk about.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
he was
he's
not
heard
in
it
the
all.
picture.
He already knows.
It was an amazing night that we went to my friend's comedy show.
Oh
and
God, she
Steff-
loves to bring this
because
up.
it was such that man was like, "I'm in love with you," like literally fell in love
I
with
don't
you in
even
that
remember
moment.
who this was.
He was fine because we were all a little tipsy. Well, you guys were tipsy and everything. But anyways,
Yeah.
we went to our friend's comedy show, and then the night turned. DJ Jedi, shout out to him, was like DJing. So we were like, we'll just stay at the Virgil, right? She's like, well, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go to the taco spot. Goes outside, comes back, and we're like, you ate your
by
tacos?
myself,
And she was
too.
like, no, like I just like have my leftovers. And we're like, okay. We start dancing. We're enjoying it. This guy comes up to her, is just like, oh, you're really cute. She's like, thanks. She twirls around, pulls her burrito out of her purse, and starts eating her burrito and the dance floor. And the guy was
Fire.
like, you're so hot. Like he literally
Fire.
looked at me, and I was with Lauren, and
Dope
Lauren and I
move.
were like, and she was just like with her burrito.
I think that's just like I'm a little bit like not all there. I'm just like in my own world.
Autistic.
Maybe
a little touch of the tism.
little-
Yeah, no,
definitely
It's beautiful.
neurodivergent.
But yeah,
Or I'll compliment.
she's a good, yes,
I'm
good
a very
compliment is a
like
good
I'm
way.
like that's to my gay friends actually. Never mind. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I compliment.
Yeah.
You'll
But like
compliment
I'd
the
be
man.
like, yeah, I really like your shirt. I really like your like. I try to make like a little compliment just so that they know I see you.
Okay, I feel you.
And
You
I
know?
think men secretly want to be
They want
hit
to be
on.
seen, and it, honestly, it's so simple,
We
but
do,
it always
low-key.
fucking worked.
Low-key.
That's why I
It
feel
always
like,
works.
And I
They're
feel
like,
like
oh yeah, that one girl that said she liked my shoes or my hair
Yeah.
or whatever outfit. Yeah,
it makes them feel pretty. You feel
Mhm.
seen. And I
Yeah.
think it's also why sometimes guys are like, I don't understand catcalling. What's the big deal? It's like, because you want to be
Wanna
catcalled.
Yeah.
Like the
I'm
amount of
dead.
times I've yelled out of my car, you look like you put together IKEA furniture. And
That's
then are like,
wild.
oh, or
Yo,
you look
she's
like you smell
funny.
like good credit. And
You
they're
are
like,
funny.
stop it. You know what I mean?
but we could just kiki. I feel like this is the first time you guys are meeting. Let's pretend this is a date.
Oh wow.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
She doesn't like this idea,
And I'll
but
be
I've
your
always
waiter, and I'll be your
wanted
assist waiter.
to wait. No, wait.
Yeah, do
Well,
you
I'm
want
already
to?
paying the bill. I can tell you that right now.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, dude, right?
Not on my watch.
But I've always told her that I've wanted to just bring a guy, just be like, hey, do you want to go on a date with me? And like bring him here.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Tyler, do you want to go on a date with Rose here right now?
We're going on a date. Let's.
We're going on a date right now?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your ideal date? Like, what is date for you?
Well, it depends. Like, how many dates are we in?
No, this is your first date. Like, what's a first date that you take girls on typically?
I don't know. See, now you're putting me on the spot. Like, it's like asking someone their favorite movie. I'm like,
Clueless,
I've never seen a movie.
Casablanca,
in my life.
Casino.
You ask me like,
The Fight
Across
Club.
the universe.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
That is a really good one.
Yeah.
Like, how long have we been talking? What do we mean? What do we do?
Okay, we
Give me a backstory here.
matched on a dating app, and we've been talking for 3 weeks.
Okay.
FaceTimed once.
Okay.
And what are we doing?
Okay.
Come on,
like, I need to
actor.
know a little bit about you now. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm a Scorpio.
It's like porn.
I have
need
a
a
Where
backstory.
do you should you just go to like a dinner? 'Cause for me,
That's what I
my
was gonna
go-to
say. Yeah,
date
it's
was
like
just
it's
like
like
let's
it's
go
dinner.
grab or I
But
do
I feel
drinks.
like if I say that right now, it's gonna be boring, and then it's just like
No,
No,
we're
that's
just setting the
fine.
scene.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
just
all
saying
right,
the
let's just go to
the
dinner.
beginning. This is just the beginning.
But she knows my go-to first date is drinks, and I set a timer. I mean, this
Yeah.
has also been on the podcast.
I was
before.
gonna guess yours was laser tag.
Oh, I would fuck up. So I'd see, but
That
I don't
would
want
be-
them to know.
Fuck up some
Here's the
laser
thing
tag.
about if you take that is a commitment, because I feel like I don't want to learn that you're.
It's hot.
Isn't it kind of hot in a weird way?
My type AS.
Wait.
smells a little bit. but it's
Oh
fine.
my God.
She's
you're
just
being
over there in
like
her corner. We're on.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
No,
Actually,
I'm liking this first date.
I want to, because of old flame, my middle school love of my
Yeah.
life. Shout out to him.
You had a
Who's
middle
come
school
back
love
into
of
the
your life, too?
Well, no, it's just the fact that his sister and my sister were best friends, and so they forced us to like things. He was my first kiss, and we
Oh.
reconnected
Aw.
recently.
I never kissed my middle school crush.
Oh my God,
I did, and I
never
fell
did.
on him
What
because he was shorter than me. I missed.
That is he okay?
He's not. He's like a Republican.
Oh, moment of silence for that guy.
Yeah.
He
Cool.
supports the other MAGA.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Damn, like the real one.
not the good one.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the
Not the
fun
good-
one.
not the fun one.
But we've rekindled, and
I
one
made
of
the fun one.
I'm gonna let that.
Should I start? Should
No,
I
that's
do
great.
the rest of this in Donald Trump voice?
No,
I could.
No, that's honestly
Great date. It's gonna be amazing. Where are we
Oh my
going on our
God.
date? I heard she's paying.
I'm
Where?
gonna be on. That is
You're
so
paying for the
ugly.
date?
That is just like if a guy did that, I'd be like,
Great
absolutely
time.
not.
Great time. Let me tell
I
you, it's
would
the best time
lose
you ever
it.
had.
I would
It's actually
lose
pretty
it.
good.
I would just be like, wait.
You gotta hit the hands. You gotta hit the face. Gotta hit the hands in the face.
Let's see your Donald Trump impression.
Absolutely not. I will not. Are you kidding me?
You're a comedian. I know you can do it. I know you're a writer and everything. You got it.
No,
you
I'm
could
good.
probably do a pretty good impression. I can do it.
No, I'm okay. I don't want to uphold the racism, patriarchy, or
Right.
rapist.
Yeah.
Not today.
Not
you
today.
know,
We don't wanna piss
actually,
people off.
Maybe no, not tomorrow.
Make autism great again, folks. Yes.
Oh my God!
Oh my
this
God.
is you're leaning
This
into
is good.
this.
You
This
should,
is good content.
This should be. You should do a skit on that.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
on the way. But anyways, back to your guys' date.
Oh, sorry. No, okay. Well, hold on. But
is
just because I
extremely
want
autistic.
it,
We're
because this
jumping
is
all over.
giving us more context to the date or whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
Me and this middle school flame, we're talking about like things that we find like, unconventionally sexy and hot. And like my number one
Back
thing
in middle
is
school.
no, now.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just calling
Gotcha.
him middle school flame as like because I want to, show him some respect of not putting him on the blast,
Type shit. Should I drop
but
my middle school
Type
crush's name?
shit. That really is a thing.
type
Yeah.
shit. There it is. But
Sorry.
like I told him like I really love a man with good like hands. Like hands are super sexy to me. Yeah, you have good hands. Yeah, no, these are good hands. Way to go. I just like hands that look like they've made something or they like done something
Yeah.
like calloused or you know what I mean?
There you
Like
go.
they're good hands.
Gotcha.
I love good hands. And then collarbones. I love a good collarbones because I want to do like a chin up on it or something. I can work with that. That's fine. But like, is there like,
It's aight.
it's side things, but it's like, is there any like things that you find like, or you're like the fact that and another example that you just did is like when a girl does the reach, you're like, that's fucking sexy.
Okay.
Like, is there like a weird kind
Yeah.
of interesting thing that most people would be like, oh, wow, I wouldn't think that was sexy.
Damn. Again, put me on the spot.
Think
I'm gonna-
about it.
I'm gonna come back to that
Okay.
because I like that question because there definitely is things.
Do you have any?
That guys do, like when I'm on
Yeah.
a date.
Or like that
Um,
Brian does and you're like, wow, that's so sexy, but it's like so random.
There was something the other day, and I can't think of what it was. Oh, so kind. I was watching TV, watching Love Island.
Oh, the Love Island
The
games.
games,
We'll
the
talk about it
first
later.
episode, yeah.
Okay.
And I couldn't find my glasses anywhere, but I was just like, I'm so tired. I just want to sit here and just watch it. So I was watching it, and I guess I was squinting. And I'm just watching it, and all of a sudden Brian comes up, and he's like, here, and he gives me my glasses. And I was like, I wanted to fucking cry.
That's so sweet.
And I was like, how did you know I was looking for it? He's like, you were squinting.
That's a man that knows. Nah, that's a good man out
But
there.
I was like so tired, right?
That's a good man.
That's-
Hold on to that man.
That's a good man.
Every time I come here,
Savannah.
I'm always happy to see that man.
Yeah, and I'm just
I
like,
love that man.
I
wow.
love that man.
I
was
love that man. That's a
so
good man.
It is so
nice.
rare that I love
good
my
man.
girls' men, and I
a good man.
fucking love that man.
Yeah.
I've loved him from the jump. I've
So
been
that was
rooting
really,
for
because I
him.
was like, because he's so, like, it's just stuff like that. He's so good at, like,
detail oriented.
I didn't have to ask. I didn't have to say anything to him. He just, like, knows. And it's just, yeah, detail oriented, like, pays attention to the little things and just, like, the little stuff that he does and just thinks ahead and just does it, you know? And I'm like,
That's sexy as fuck.
wow, that's
Yeah, I mean, I
so
feel like there's
nice.
like, I mean, there's a number of things, but I mean, I guess if it's on a first date, like girls that can be themselves.
Okay.
Like, I feel like, especially out here in LA, like there's a lot of people that's trying to be something that they're not. And it's just like, just be your fucking self.
Yeah.
Like, also, like ones that, like, not that like, oh, like you could eat, but that are like, they're fun. Like, it's just like, oh, it's not like, oh, I want to get a salad or whatever.
Mhm.
It's just like,
Like,
oh,
they're
like I
down to
love,
try something,
yeah, like
yeah.
I
Oh,
love
like
a
you
good
could take her
burger
to
and
a hot and
fries.
juicy.
Yeah,
She's getting on that crawfish and everything.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like I just love a burger and fries type shit. Like let's go to like this pop up. Like
Yeah,
and do
smash
something like that.
burger,
Yeah,
eating with her fingers.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, one time I went to Boiling Crab on a date, and afterwards he ate me out.
That's
That's
fish for fish.
And
Let's
when
go.
we were eating boiling crab, and we
Fish
were
for fish
drinking
is
a bunch of
crazy.
Fireball, and he ate me out.
That's
And it was a big
great.
deal because it was the first time I had an orgasm in like years.
Okay,
So that's
way
why
to
when you said like
go,
a fish boil, whatever you
boiling
said, I was just like,
crab.
good times.
That is, see, there you go. It is.
That's an old
Isn't
episode.
shellfish like an aphrodisiac or something? It's clams.
It
Never
was
mind. Just
shrimp.
kidding.
We had shrimp.
Just kidding.
But
It's
anyways.
not, I think, one of those.
But no, but, okay,
things.
but going back to Tyler, not to make it about myself, but I'm very shocked by that because like I think that again, we go off of like what you were saying, like the aesthetics.
Mhm.
Because like I feel like Tyler, you're so
Dude, you love a pretty bitch. I feel like I'm gonna be really honest. I think you just date like pretty girls, and I think you like you get disappointed.
I'm. Yo,
the way you said that was
that was
fucking-
wild. I mean, I do like a pretty girl, but like, it's more
Notice how
than
he didn't
just
say
looks.
pretty female. Interesting. So it's only the ones you like. I'm just kidding. I'm totally just
That
kidding.
we were being-
I'm just
that was-
kidding, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
no,
No,
that part
no, honestly, like,
I'm just
but see, like, that's the
joking.
thing. Like, I can be turned off. Like, you could be like the baddest chick ever, but then like you have a bad attitude, or like you like have
Okay.
like I need personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can at least you'll get to
Oh
a
God,
point.
yeah. Or like a girl can like not necessarily be my type, but her personality could be so fire, and you're just kind of like, yo, you know, she's kind of hot. Like,
That makes a girl hot. It's
yeah,
her personality.
Yeah.
for sure.
That mosaic
Oh
type
my God,
shit.
yeah. Nothing's worse than a bad attitude. Like,
Okay.
no, that shit.
How
kills
and
me.
long
like a
does-
princess.
Yeah, I was about to be
Oh.
like, how long does it take you to like realize like the princess like treatment turns into just like royal?
Oh, I can see
ugly
that kind of shit
stepsister?
like right off rip now.
Really?
Like not right off rip, but like yeah, I'm really good at analyzing people.
What do you think has changed in your life that you're able to do that now that you weren't able to do in maybe like your 20s?
I feel like I just slowed down.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like for example, right, the brand I'm on, we just all went to we were all out in Scotland I was out there for like about 2 weeks, and then like I'm probably one of the older athletes.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm with like a couple dudes that are like all 24, and the shit that they're fucking worried about, I'm just like, ain't no fucking way.
I know.
Like everybody, the whole time we eating dinner, everybody got their fucking like not even phone, but full blown camera and shit out. Like, oh, like I gotta vlog this and stuff. And this is no disrespect to them because I love them all to death.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, get your content. That's the type of content y'all make. I'm happy as fuck. I do skits.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there, I'm like, and like I could tell because some of like the people that work for the brand and stuff like that, they're a little older. So like I would just be like, it's the youth. Like they're just so
okay.
wrapped up. Like everything needs to be captured versus
Yeah.
for me, I live in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So like little shit that a lot of the dudes would be worried about, I'm like, bro, you don't got to worry about that. No one's looking at that. Oh, like if I'm gonna be shooting, I wish I had a pump. I'm like, bro, nobody cares. Nobody's looking like, oh, bro, you're not vascular today. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm,
like, bro, you
yeah.
still look massive. Like,
Right.
you're what you're worried about is like the complete wrong thing. So now I just learned to take a step back and just kind of analyze shit for what it is. So like the way, so like you can treat me with the utmost respect,
Mm-hmm.
but how are you treating that person that's getting, that's serving you the food?
Right. How someone treats a waitstaff tells a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
this actually seamlessly goes into like a new question I've been trying to go into, which is this thing, the 3-5-5 that we've been doing.
Okay.
What is the advice you would give your 15-year-old self,
Okay.
your 25-year-old
Yeah.
self, and your 35-year-old self right now?
And my 35-year-old self?
Yeah.
Could it be just one thing?
Yeah, just one thing for each of the ages.
Oh,
so
I was
like
gonna
when
say
you're
like
15,
an overall arch.
or overall, will be the overall advice.
My overall is like no one gives a fuck what you do. No one fucking cares.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
honestly.
I think the biggest thing that holds everybody back is that we're all so wrapped up in like, oh, what is other people going to think? Because for
Mhm.
years I was thinking that. Like I would
Yeah.
have been gotten into social media and content and all that kind of stuff and like put myself out there and been more outgoing and things like that. But I was so reserved because I always cared what people would think. I always cared like, oh, if I made this video or talked to camera or did this or did a podcast or started this, someone's going to be like, oh, who does this guy think he is?
Yep.
But I'm like, the only person hating is the person wishing they were doing that.
That
So
part.
Yeah.
honestly, like for me, it's like I would just give that advice
Across
the board. Yeah.
Okay. And then what advice do you feel like you want to prepare yourself? I guess like now that you know that, like what are you preparing yourself for your like future endeavors then?
Oh, just like, what is it? Rip it and grip it, grip it and rip it. What is it? Just go. Just go for it. Like, just do it. Like the worst thing that's gonna happen is someone's gonna say no or you fail, but you fail forward.
Okay. Okay.
So like a failure isn't really a failure. It's just that like I'm still a step closer than I was before. It's just that thing didn't work out.
Okay.
My
That
question
makes
for you,
sense.
and I kind of want to dig deeper. Like, where does the ambition come from? Like, were you always?
Ooh.
Because I feel like I met you in this phase of your life,
Yeah.
and like, I think obviously at the age of like in your 30s, there's so much life before you. In the 20s, we're all completely different people. You know what I mean? And we're all we were brought up in a different way.
Yeah.
But like, what made you like really ambitious, or do you think that you were always like that?
I honestly, it's weird because like I feel like I was, but I wasn't. But it definitely was. It was like my mom, my parents.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%. My mom was huge on telling us we could do all things through Christ that gives us strength. So like Philippians
Yeah.
4:13. So like, not to get all religious and everything,
No,
but
go
like,
ahead, pop
There's a
off.
corner for them.
I
They're
was gonna
here.
say,
They're listening.
No.
Jessica Clark fans.
you know me and Isaac.
Yeah.
We'll turn this into a Jesus podcast. Real
Oh
quick.
no, Jessica. plenty
They
of time.
all
They're
have
here.
tried to get us to rise again. And
But
sorry, religion is cool.
Yeah.
I'm wearing literally Virgin Mary. I'm a huge fan of her work.
Aw,
I feel you.
love
Huge fan of her
her.
work.
Yeah.
Underappreciated.
But
yes.
but honestly, I'm confident that's where it comes. Cause like I have
That's
friends
beautiful.
where I'm just always just like, damn, like I feel like you could be doing a lot more. But then I look at their upbringing and like they were the kids that like if they got in trouble at school, the parents are believing the teachers. They're not even giving their kid a
Got
chance to
Yeah.
speak, or they're not
parents.
they're not supporting whatever their kids are doing. They're not like having them get involved, do all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So I really got to give it up to my parents. Like,
Yeah, like, how are your
Wow.
parents like? Because they're still together, right? What's
Oh,
your relationship like with your
wow.
parents?
oh, I have a great relationship. My mom probably called me while we were here.
Aww.
I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, because like I think I talked to her yesterday, but like I've been trying to wean her off because like usually we'll talk like maybe once every 3 days or something like that. But I'm
Aw.
like,
You're like, okay.
yeah, I'm
Mom.
like sometimes it gets a lot.
Yeah.
So, but like she'll text me every night, like good night.
Oh, and your
And
dad
she calls
too.
me superstar. Yeah. See, like I feel like
Aw,
it's
and
different
your
with
mom
dads.
says that too. Well,
Swear to
yeah,
God, yeah.
it's fun. Son and father. I can't even say father,
Yeah.
son, Holy Spirit. It's a different relationship than mom.
Yeah,
and,
like my dad, like me and my dad are super close, but like
Yeah.
he knows like I'm good. Like we don't have to talk every single day or
Right.
text every single day, but we talk a lot.
Were
Your
they
mom-
strict?
Oh yeah, not like
Oh.
strict, but like they were strict. Like it's funny like seeing my mom now, and I'm like, I was like, you used to try to be all strict and shit when we were growing up.
And now she's like
He used to
kicking
punish
it.
me
Yeah,
and
no,
shit,
I'm
ground
like,
me.
it's like a straight pushover. Like,
She's
like,
like,
no.
ah, whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, how did she like how did they punish you before? Because for me, I got my ass beat.
Oh yeah, I definitely, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm a big supporter. of beating your kids.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I mean, but like with reason. It wasn't like, beating them for no reason type shit.
right,
Or
but
like
a little bit of
but like
spank.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I think that's the problem with a lot of kids
Nope.
today.
We didn't.
You didn't get punished?
Not like that. I mean, our dad would
She's
just give us
white.
a look. No.
Oh, yeah,
'cause keep in
sometimes
mind,
you-
I was
sometimes-
also like, no. First of all, yes, I'm gonna put a foot on down that. I had an abusive grandmother who used to abuse the fucking shit out of me.
Okay.
But I'm
she's white.
saying,
They
if
don't-
we're talking about,
they
if you
don't
want to
hit
talk
them-
about dark
hit them
fucking
kids.
trauma,
Yeah.
you also weren't cleaning fucking floors with pure bleach as a kid, okay? Like,
Yeah.
she did some
Black
weird
folks love some
torments.
bleach though.
But my father, because he was scary, because he
Yeah.
was like, we didn't know what he did in
But
Ireland.
also like no, and in fairness, like you're a girl. See, I could have used female there.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't use it.
As
Yeah.
a, I'll say it
Whoever that
for you,
girl
as a
is.
female. Yeah,
Well, like so,
thanks.
like if I had a daughter, I wouldn't hit my daughter.
Yeah.
But like when I was a kid, like my mom would she would give us spankings and stuff like that. Like my dad never did it, but like
Really? It was your
yeah,
mom?
It was my mom.
Oh, were you more terrified of your mom than your dad?
I wasn't like ever terrified.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't terrified because but see I was a quiet kid. And my brother,
Oh.
though, he was like the one.
Are
he
you
would
older or
beat me shit.
younger?
I'm
You're the younger.
I was gonna
He's
say
a
the
baby, I can tell it.
younger one always looks yeah.
So
see what
like
their
my
older
brother
siblings
though,
doing wrong.
yeah. So like my brother, like he would do some shit, but then he would blame it on me, and then like I wouldn't speak up for it. He's watched me get my ass beat a couple times for shit I didn't do, or if he knew he was doing something bad, he would then get me to do it too, so then he could put it on me.
Oh, that's
Motherfucker, how much older is he than you?
Just about 2 years.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's like
wow,
me and my
okay.
brother.
Yeah.
Are you guys still cool now, or is it still kind of like meh?
Like I mean, honestly, we were always close growing up, but like now, like yeah, not as much.
Okay, why is that? Can you talk about that?
I'm not gonna talk
that
about
family's
it here.
yeah, it's a little.
But,
not there. We're
like-
not there
But
yet.
can I ask you though about because you said your parents are still together.
Yeah.
You have a brother. Is your brother married?
No,
Is your brother have similar views of dating like you do?
probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're like me and my brother are probably like we're just so different.
Okay, so I have a conspiracy about
Let's hear it.
siblings when it comes to like both my parents are still together, right?
Uh-huh.
They've been together for 40 years now. Shout out Charles and K. Dot. And then my sister
Dot.
and I have different views on marriage and relationships.
Okay.
So me and Claire could not be more different. Like Claire wants to get married. Like
Okay.
she loves love. Like she is going through it right now with a guy who is not worth her weight in salt. Like this
Okay. Older, younger.
she's older than me.
Okay.
4 years.
Okay.
and
Me
she
and
was
her
more
are now,
rebellion one, right?
and
you were the
she
one
was
that's like
she left me nothing. Claire left me nothing. She she was dating an older guy. Like she went to juvie. She crashed the car. Like she was drinking. She was kicking it. She was dating drug dealers. She was doing this. It was like all this other stuff. And then I was like, I'm gonna be sober. And my parents were like, thank God. And I was like, oh, okay, well that's not really rebelling.
But in a weird way, I'm like I feel that though. Like I
Okay.
watched the shit my brother would do,
that's usually a younger sibling thing.
and then
yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I'm just not gonna do that.
Yeah. Or more importantly, the reason why my sister's like, you got away with everything. It's like because you left nothing for me to do to
Yeah.
get punished for.
They got
Yeah.
tired by the
Yeah.
time they got
No,
to you.
100%.
My parents were kind of
That's
low key
facts.
forgot about me. They were
Yeah.
just like,
Like,
they were focused on making sure that Claire was I mean, she was fucking emotionally whipping my parents around their heads. But because of that though, she has watched our parents' marriage and she's like, I want that.
Yeah.
I want a partner. And I saw my parents' marriage and I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. I do not want that.
No, I feel you.
I have a huge commitment issue
Yeah.
because I know what a marriage looks like.
That's okay.
And my sister loves commitment because she knows what a marriage could be.
yeah.
Do you fall in either of those categories?
Yeah, my parents have a great relationship. Like they've been together. How old is my brother? I'm 30.
He's 2 years older than you.
So I think gonna be 37. They're gonna be married in December 31st, 37 years.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
I'm like, I definitely see that. Now my thing with I guess marriage, I used to be like, oh yeah, I want to be married by 20. I don't want to have X amount of kids, all this kind of stuff. But then I know you mentioned it, oh my career. But
the
things
same
pop
tone,
up.
Yeah.
But it's I'm an actor. But things do pop up and I'm like, okay, now I'm seeing where my career can go and how fast I can get there, and I feel like it can be very quick.
Right.
So it's just not a focus for me. But maybe that's also a fact that I am a guy and I don't have necessarily a timetable, but I
Yeah,
do
that makes-
understand in a weird way why you see so many older men with younger women though in that situation, because I'm like, a lot of times, a lot of women aren't trying to be on that same timeline as a guy. They want everything now, and they're like, look, I got to make this shit happen now. So those guys that they were into end up getting left because they're trying to focus on their career. And so when that guy is actually ready, you're like, okay, you know what? Now is time. I can settle down. I can have the kids. They're
Right.
probably like 40 something. And then
Usually
They
happens.
just settle with what's in front of them.
Yeah, and then they do
that's
what's in front.
sometimes not the good person to end
yeah,
up
exactly.
with.
And then you know what I mean. And then they're also,
Yeah, but women have two
also
clocks.
and see, and then men, they get stuck in their way. I have a theory. 28 is when a man makes that decision if they're going to be a good man or a piece of shit.
Really? Why
100%.
28?
I don't know. That's for me. That was
That's when it hit you.
That's when it hit me. Like
Okay.
things just got clear at 28. I was just like, I could be doing this or I could be doing that. And I think 28 was
Saturn's return.
Is that the
I was about to be like, yeah, that's just Saturn return.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
straight up where you're
The
like,
stars
you're
are-
the stars.
but
and
like
everything.
but like
no,
I,
that's
but
a good
I
theory.
could yeah, but I
Yeah.
could have been like, I don't have that dog in me. There's sometimes I'm like,
really?
I'm gonna get that whole face. I'm gonna be like, I don't have that dog.
We
in me.
will stop. Time out. Shut the fuck up. You've never had a hoe face?
I mean, like,
Lion ass, trifling ass hoe.
nah, my hoe phase is like so tame and timid.
What do you
what's
mean?
tame and timid?
What's tame and timid?
Like tame and timid is like talking to like two girls at the same time type shit. Like it's not even
Not fucking, just talking?
okay. I was fucking, but like that's
Okay.
it. Like it wasn't
Two?
but like 15 women like at the same damn time. I don't know where dudes be getting all that time.
Right. I agree.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
'cause
Most of
you're-
them are lying, but it's okay. Okay, but like for you, it's like consecutively like a serial dating in the sense that like you were talking to two girls at like the same time over like a span of like what, like 6 months, 8 months, a year.
Shit. I think it was like 6 months, and then it kind of happened again.
But it would be like one would fall off and like one would come in. So it would be like this zipper
So
kind of
yeah,
thing.
well, like in the true whole phase, it was just like consecutively. It was like during the same time. So it's just like, oh yeah, like you're talking to one, hang out with one night, and then next, like probably like 2 nights later, you're hanging out with another girl.
No, that's really average for a dude. Like
Yeah.
I do think guys exaggerate
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
But then I'm
Yeah.
also, but like that's what I'm saying. But then like by 28, you start realizing like, okay, like this is kind of fucked.
So are you now someone, because I think you could be a good guy and still keep that kind of like strategy
Mhm.
like going. Are you not doing that strategy? Are you like just one person at a time?
Yeah, I'm usually like one person at a time.
Wow. How do you not get bored?
What?
Sorry, is that
I-
rude
'cause
to
you're-
ask?
No, but it's just because you're like a different archetype.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
I bet there's
Do you
people
get
that
bored?
listen.
Do you get bored just talking to one person?
Girl,
at a
I just
time?
told you this man that I was like in love with and obsessed with gave me the ick recently, and I was just like, oh, okay.
But that's just him in particular. But like, do you? Because I feel like for you, Rose, it's like it's
Uh-oh, she's
you.
gonna do an intervention. Let's go. Okay, this is what happens on our date.
This
Our
is
first
how you
date is
answer
an
first
intervention.
This is the
date.
waiter. This is the waiter.
I know,
The
right?
waiter.
Okay, the waiter comes
Because
in.
Rose, like you, like
Check, please. Sorry.
you are really good at managing different like relationships with men. Like
Thank you.
some are like your little main little thing. Some are just little, transactional. Some are the ones that you talk to. Some are what
Well, yeah, it's just like thanks.
you're really. I'm surprised you're not down for poly because I really
No.
do think like you're really good at being single and dating and managing all of your different like relationships. But that's like not for me. I'm like, I don't want to say that's not normal because everyone what is normal, but like that's a skill. That's what I'm trying to say. So like when he said that, I'm like, yeah, because I feel like I relate to that. I feel like I even thought of Jess. She's like that. Like, so that's why when you said that, I was like, my reaction was just kind of like, what?
Okay,
I wouldn't
yeah.
say boring. It's just like,
Yeah, maybe not the boring is not the right. Well, I mean, I know. I am asking that because I think that is my problem.
Yeah.
Is I do think I get bored because I think the
that's what I was
reason
like, where's that coming from? Where's
it's
that
coming
comment
from coming from my own, I guess, like personal growth that I'm like working on, right?
Yeah.
Because I do realize the reason why I feel like I do so well in so many different relationships with men and like why I date is like I'm like, oh, because I'm great. Like I'm the great thing in this relationship.
Yeah.
Like when I'm with these guys, I'm like, oh yeah, I just get to be me like all over again. And
Yeah.
it's like and me never fucking changes. So it's just like I realized that I'm like, oh, like in dating, I like realize that I like the person that I am, and then I'm just kind of like, well, I don't like this person anymore, and then that's when
I
I
don't
can
think
like
there's
cut them
nothing wrong
off.
with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just
Yeah.
a different style.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone just functions different. That's why I was like, no, there's no normal. There's no right or wrong. It's just different.
Well,
That's
see-
why I was like, where's the boring comment coming from? 'Cause
That's what I'm
like,
saying. It's the fear of just like, am I cutting off people because I'm bored, or am I cutting off the potential of something being like good? You know what I mean? Because like, let's be honest. Like, if Miller didn't ghost me, I would have naturally been like, well, that was fun. You know what I mean? And I was already heading there with this dude before like.
But also
everything.
like when I've seen you in a relationship, you like
lock the fuck down.
I'm like, where's Rose?
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to her in a year.
I nest. I
She
hide away.
nest.
I'm
So
just
like when
in
she
it.
finds that person, she's like,
But that's
in
why I
their
can't do
fucking-
poly, because I'm like in it. Like I feel like that's why
Yeah.
people are so surprised though, is that like I don't want to do poly because I'm really good at being single and I love being single, and poly requires getting rid of jealousy, which is something I'm trying to get rid of. And also
Well,
the
it's not
idea
like
of
it's like getting rid of. It's just
it's working on jealousy.
yeah.
It shouldn't be present. And then the other thing is the idea of like communication. And I've realized that like with singledom, I'm very communicative. We always know that apparently my biggest fault is that I'm overly emotionally intelligent. And so I haven't realized that with a lot of the men that I'm like dating, is that they're not good at
They're not like
communicating.
that, yeah.
So I'm like, how can I be poly when the dudes that I'm fucking aren't willing to like have conversations? You know what I mean?
No,
They
that's
just
that's the thing. Like about 28, you don't.
Yeah.
I lacked communication. We talked about this on here. I lacked communication.
Yeah.
Like, I could not
that's your
communicate for
thing.
shit. So it's like a lot of times, like,
okay.
so like when you like, I feel like when you hit that 28, it's like, okay, am I going to do the work to be a better man? I ain't saying I'm perfect.
Yeah.
Like I know I still have my faults. Like I'll still fuck up. I'll still do other shit. But like, you know, you everyone has their moments, but it's just like realizing it with themselves, like, okay, was that the right thing to do? Or am I a piece of shit for doing that? And being able to have that accountability and do that. There's a lot of like, I'm only gonna talk about men because I am a man. There's a lot of men out there that I feel like they never gain that insight, and it's just like they carry that along with them. So like, for example, girl I used to talk to, she was complaining about her ex, and dude was in his 40s, and I'm like, yeah, because bro is stuck within his ways. He is not going to change for shit.
Old dog. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, you think you're just gonna walk in and tell this man like what to do, and he's just gonna be like, oh. So like for me, a sign I look for if I'm talking to a woman, and I remember I was talking to this girl, I think she was like 24 at the time, and I'm not necessarily like super into like younger chicks because like it depends on where the maturity. Yeah, it depends on where that maturity level is. So, and she was just like, I'm stuck in my ways. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
The
early
moment I heard
on?
the words "I'm stuck in my ways," I'm like, yeah,
At
I'm done.
24.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
gonna learn. She's gonna learn.
But that's what I'm saying, like, you're gonna learn.
Yeah, but if you think that immediately, then that just tells me, like to
So
your point,
exactly. So it's just like, so communication, things like that. Like, what can I be working on? So like, that's what I was saying. At 28, I really realized, I was like, okay, for me to actually want to be someone wants to be with and take serious, I need to be doing my own work on myself.
Yep.
And then you got to keep working on yourself.
I mean, you know who's 28. That's why I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
this is thing. The guy the one that gave me the ick, he's
She
28.
loves him.
Oh, okay. You like young.
No, he's like literally, usually I go about my age or a little older. I actually famously dated, like when I was 20, I was dating a man that was like 14 years older than me. And then I think that like really set me where I was like, ooh, no, that's not. Because now I'm the age that he is, and I look at 20-year-olds and I'm like, that's absolutely disgusting. Like it was just not a good place.
Right.
But I know usually I don't go younger, but he carried himself. Like I do think he's going to lean into the good guy kind of trope. And I think he wants to. And I think that's like what I fell in love with, is that he's like a good person and I have a lot of fun with him. But I just was like, I remember in one of my arguments, I was like, bro, I just wish you were 35.
Yeah.
Like I wish I met you at 35 because I can see the potential and everything, but I'm done. And this is what I also wanted to ask you, because I'm done being the project manager.
Yep.
I'm done being things. I feel like you and me, when we were talking about everything, you are also a second runner up. Like I feel like you're the guy girls date when they find their guy afterwards.
What do you mean?
Like, do a lot of your exes, are they in serious relationships or married? Like immediately after you.
So my one true ex, yeah, she is, which is
Yes.
crazy because I'm still on her page. I think I told you about
Oh
that.
yeah.
Which is wild. I'm like, yo,
What does
like
that mean?
weird.
like I don't know. Like it's just like
It's just
like
still
there's
there.
there's like a fucking
Video or
no, like you know, like when you put the
Pin?
memories or the pin.
Oh
the pin
yeah, the
stories.
highlights.
Yeah, the highlights. That's what it is. I saw the
Yeah.
highlight, and I'm just
like you as a person?
yeah, like there's a whole
And
thing.
her man is like, okay,
Yeah,
never mind,
and I'm not dead. I'm like, my
You're
thing is
like,
like, if I
it's
was
not a
dead, I could
memorial.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, bro, can easily just go click that shit and be
Nah,
like, yo,
man, as someone who has
Exactly.
a dead ex, I ain't
And
putting
then-
him on there.
and then
Man,
click,
he died.
it and be like, oh, like, want to take this down since we're engaged?
Yeah. Oh wow. I
Oh,
guess.
wow,
Yeah.
okay.
No. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. But are you like? Do you sense that sometimes where you feel like you're the second?
Actually, you know what's crazy too? Another one. She's
Homegirl that we just talked about earlier.
no, not that one. I think I've mentioned how I was talking to two girls that was like
Satan,
baby
The
mamas.
Satan.
No, not the Satanist. I think she's in a serious relationship. I haven't talked to
I'm
the
sorry.
Satanist since.
Princess of Darkness? You were fucking a Satanist?
Yeah, there was a Satanist one time. Once upon a
Yeah,
time.
What?
once
How
upon
was
a time.
Yeah, I
that?
found that out.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
wait,
an
As a
interesting
how-
story.
Christian man, I wasn't really
Oh,
aligning.
that spooked the
okay,
shit out of me.
wait a second. Was that like you being like a bad boy? Like,
No,
you were like,
no,
let me try
no,
this
no.
Satanist pussy.
So I met this girl on a dating app, and
Which dating app? Which is
Raya.
Brew?
This is Raya back in the
fucking
day.
A. Raya's a fucking.
so this is like maybe what 2 years? There's got to be like what 2 years ago now? Just almost 2 years ago.
okay.
Oh yeah.
So meet this girl on a dating app, and not really my type. Like she had like a bunch of tats. Like I'm fine with tats, but it was like she had like the black work shit, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's really interesting. Didn't really seem like my type. I would
It's
necessarily
like an
go for.
alternative chick.
Yeah, kind of, but like so she was like a DJ,
Oh.
And-
okay.
Okay.
and so I was just
Very
like kind of
Raya.
was like giving like a Lisa Bonet vibe.
Okay.
Hot.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
get
I
it
was just
now.
like, okay, you know what, like.
very craft.
We talked a little bit. I remember, I think she had invited me to a concert. I couldn't make it, whatever. And I completely forgot and just ended up ghosting her. And I felt bad. So I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so sorry. I've ghosted you. She's like, no, it's okay. So
I
I
put
was
a
like,
hex on you.
we'll see this before
Shut
I knew she was
up.
a Satanist. No, that didn't happen. But
That he knows.
so I was just so like one of my favorite artists was coming to town. I'm like, oh, okay, she does music. I was like, oh, you want to go to this concert? She was like, oh yeah, like it would be nice if we could hang out. I was like, okay, you want to go to this concert? We meet up for like sushi or whatever first. We're having a great time. So she drove, and then she was like, is it cool if I drop my car off because I'm actually having a good time with you? I'll just drive with you. I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. We go to the concert, have an awesome time, and she was performing, I think, in DC, and I was supposed to be going home the following week for Christmas, back to Jersey.
Okay.
So she was like, I really want to see you before you go. Like, I would love to hang out with you. I was like, cool. Like, you know what? You want to come? You can come by. And because I think I was just started doing cooking content around that time, the
Okay.
first time. And I made this ramen. She's like, that sounds so good. I was like, oh, I can make it for you. So she comes over, I make ramen, and we smoke. I don't know why Shawty waited till we smoked
Shoddy.
to say this. And she was just like, oh, like, I love that you always, because at the time I always would like post like these prayers, like on my story, like every day. She's like, I love that you always post those prayers. Like, that's so dope that you believe in something. Like, I really like that about you. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you know, she
Yeah.
believes in God too. This is
She's
awesome.
a godly woman.
So I was just like, and I was like, oh, like, do you believe? She's like, oh, well, like, not really. I was like, oh, it's not like you're a Satanist or anything, because I've never come across one.
right, yeah, right.
Like, that doesn't sound like a real thing.
Hello, LA.
Yeah,
but okay.
I found that out. She was like, well, technically, by definition. I was like, excuse me, what?
Wow.
And she was just like, I'm not like, you know, we don't believe in the devil or anything like that, but it's like these principles. I'm like, all I heard was Satanist.
And you were
Yeah.
like, I'm
And I
out.
was watching my friend's dog, and this is where it gets all fucking weird, because the dog starts barking. And you know, dogs know. And I'm like, oh, Satan's in my home. Satan is in my fucking home.
Did you fuck?
Get to that. So,
I didn't know you fucked her.
You fucked her. You stuck your dick in hell? Nah, bro. You Dante'd that inferno. You have no one to blame. You
So-
tried to did a literal baptism
so
with your holy water into this
So,
woman.
like, Shawty basically was like on that, like, because she could tell the vibes were off. And, like, it was one of those types of things where it was like, I could just, if I had to put words to her thoughts that I was imagining she was having, she was just like, I came all this way, I'm leaving here with something. And
She put an X on you. She was like, "I'm
No.
gonna." It's just
So-
spell. She was like, "We're about to fuck."
but see, I didn't want to even go give the best performance. I didn't because she was smaller too, so I could have it could have been a fight. It would have
You
been
were working against the devil. You were
but,
like, I can't give her that good dick.
No,
Like,
I couldn't because I
let-
felt that to me was me being a good Christian.
Oh my god.
That to me was me being a good Christian.
You were like, no.
I'm just going to kind of sit here.
Do you repent the darkness?
Oh,
Yeah, I was just like, if I give her
my-
mediocre dick, I'm a good Christian. But I'll be honest, shit fell fire though.
There's a reason why.
With the strap on,
Hello?
too. With the strap on, too.
With
the
the
condom, yeah,
okay,
not
that
a
was
strap
like,
on, not a
we could
strap on.
actually,
Yeah, I was going to say you
in a
gotta
house
like do
full of
contact
dildos,
those.
you
I
can't
know,
say
Sorry.
but
strap
like
on with
more
that.
importantly,
But
though,
I was just like, damn, I could tell this shit is
Dante's
fire.
Inferno.
But I was like, oh,
Wow.
you can't bust off of Satan.
No, yeah, you can't.
You didn't come,
No. I felt like I was going against God if I did.
so you fucked her and did not come.
Yeah.
It's
That's
okay.
not even
Sometimes
worth. No,
it's not
no.
even worth it.
I don't think that's worth it. You
You
stuck
fucked the
your
devil
you
for
literally-
nothing.
Yeah, I
I was in
the
a
devil
conflicting
for nothing,
place.
dog.
For nothing.
I prayed after.
Oh my
You
god!
went to confession.
You took a
God.
shower, didn't you?
Hell yeah.
You took a shower. You washed the sheets. You were like, I'm not.
I was
sitting in this.
nervous. I'm like, she put something in my house. I'm like,
Exorcism
forgive
I'm
me
going to
for
jail.
all
I'm
extra
not going to
sin.
jail. I'm going to hell.
Oh my god! All for the
I didn't know you
rosary
fucked
beads.
her.
Could have sworn I said that last time.
Maybe. I
my-
forget. A lot
a
of things
long
have been
time.
said on this show.
God, rosary anal beads could have done it, but you
Oh my
Should
god.
have brought her to Christ.
didn't. Yeah, I'm just saying,
coulda
he
saved the
has
soul.
risen. You could have saved a
saved the soul.
on a Sunday, but you
Oh
Should have
my
gave her
God.
that.
Okay, back
Should have
to
been
your
like, in
parents.
Jesus' name. This
And
dick is in
now
Jesus'
you
name.
saying back to your parents. I don't think we can go back to his parents after that.
No, because I feel like I love a good parent conversation. But before we go, because I feel like I just need to know just like this last bit of you. Because
Crazy.
You're welcome.
as time goes on, I feel like we need to like peel the layers back of
Of
Tyler.
me?
Because Tyler is not going to like you're not someone who's just going to like all of a sudden just start crying on this podcast. You know what I mean?
You never know.
It's going
When's
to
the
take
last
cry.
time you cried?
No, that's crazy you say that. There was one time I just kind of bursted out with tears.
No, you should. I mean,
I
it's
heard
a
a
great
song
release.
that I haven't heard since I was a kid.
What song?
Song.
It was for some reason I was like going through like a bad time, and I was like, you know what, let me play this gospel music, but it was a Kirk
Aw.
Franklin song, and it got to this one particular
Nah,
part,
Kirk does it. Yeah.
and I swear to God, I just started crying. That
Oh,
was the
it's
last time I
great.
cried.
Crying is actually a really good release. It's the same like thing of release of an orgasm. Like
Really?
you should cry more.
I
Yeah.
don't cry a lot.
It's a really natural thing.
You
and
don't
it doesn't
bust
have to
in
be
the devil
bawling.
and you don't
yeah,
cry
you didn't
enough.
bust in the devil and you don't cry enough. I'm just saying.
Like, I know.
You, need
just have
some
to.
I got
blessings.
some homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Praise be.
Go cry. Don't clap the devil's cheeks.
Yeah. Back to your parents.
I don't know. Just keep fucking going the parents.
Okay, so you're saying your parents, because as someone who's a child of divorce, you know what I mean? I feel like it's really
Spoiler alert. Okay.
Spoiler alert.
These are nice.
Like I feel like it definitely has affected like my way of approaching like dating and love and stuff like
Yeah.
that. How do you think your parents' relationship has affected your way of dating and finding love?
I think it affected it because I got to see real love. So it's in a weird way. It's like you would think like, oh, like you would go find someone, go be married and stuff like that. But in a weird way, I'm like, you're trying to look for something that you kind of sometimes feel doesn't really exist today.
Yeah. Do you think it gives you like high enough standards? Because I feel like Jess is actually very similar in a sense where her parents are really, she grew up with very healthy relationships with their
Yeah.
parents. They had a great relationship. I met her parents fabulous. I love them. And I always tell her dad, who's a pastor, that we need to collab because he has a TikTok following. But
Type shit.
and Jess is like, no.
Not the fucking preacher
like let's
collab.
do collab. But like
You'd hate
she's
this
had
episode.
a really great example of a marriage and a relationship that now, you know, Jess is notorious for wanting to find her husband and like struggling with that, but she has like trauma now with these relationships because she's gone into like she's met a lot of shitty guys, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like that's where now maybe like some of her issues and anxious attachment styles and stuff like that are like stemming from. It's like not even from her parents, but it's from the guys that she's dated.
I can see that.
So I feel like with you, do you think that that's maybe kind of like a similar experience?
I wouldn't say I have a trauma from like dating like shitty women, but it's more so like.
Do you think you create their trauma?
No.
Okay. No, that's good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like as an asshole.
I'm not. I don't think you have either.
Yeah.
I just was interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think like for me, if I was to get married, I would not only. I mean, the idea is to get married once. You're not going in it like, oh man, that's gonna be a great 5
Right.
years, and we're gonna call it like,
Yep.
you know what I mean. So for me to commit to someone, it's like I have to see everything, and like I don't even know what I'm looking for because I clearly haven't found it yet. So I think everyone thinks they
Yeah.
have this idea of like, oh, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, I'm looking for this. Like, how the fuck do you know?
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, we've gone over this.
Yeah, I know. Just because Rose hasn't heard
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
we
I've
need
been
to
on
like
one.
kind of and you haven't been on in a while, so we need to refresh. How long ago was that?
Like 2.5, 3 years ago.
Is
Okay.
love hard for you?
I don't like to say it. I don't like to say it unless I mean it. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, I'm the
No.
same
Or I
way.
don't want to
I'll just throw that
prematurely
word
say it.
around.
Like there's times where I'm like I can kind of feel it. Like I think about saying it, but I'm like I don't want to say it unless like I think there needs to be action and
Love is not enough. Yeah.
things
Words
that
are-
follow
yeah,
behind
yeah.
love. You can't just be like, oh, I love you,
Yeah.
and then it's just like, okay, well, let's
then what? Like,
Yeah,
are we
you know what I'm saying?
compatible in real life? Like, because
Yeah.
marriage is really a business plan. You know what I mean?
Honestly.
And so it's just like,
It's contract.
So like sometimes
Yeah.
like there might be a time where like there's times where I felt like I'm like, oh, maybe you should say it, but it's just like do I see this going the distance?
yeah,
So if I don't necessarily see it, then I'm like, I'll be a little bit more hesitant to say it.
yeah. And then with the last girl you loved, how come it didn't work? Because 2 to 3 years ago is like, I mean, it's been some time, but that's not that long ago. You
Yeah.
know, like you're still like you're still
you
in
have
your
to
30s.
ask her about that. Why it didn't work? That was
You-
on her.
That was on her.
She tapped out.
No, I mean it was just like I mean I've talked about it on here before. It was just I think especially at that time, two people looking for two different things.
Mm.
Like I
Okay.
saw something in her that I don't know if she
Potential.
either A didn't see in herself or didn't see in me.
Do you feel like that's kind of like a pattern that happens? Like you always tend to date potential.
My toxic trait is I see a woman's potential more than she sees in herself.
Whoa.
So you kind of, that's very much like a lot of women date that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very.
Yeah.
But
which
you
I
ever
think- I
notice
think
that?
that's-
But the funniest thing about that, you ever notice that the people, because like I've said that, and then one will say, "Oh, I've said that," but like those people never date. Where it's like, "Oh, like we should date," but like
Right.
it's
right.
like, but see,
yeah.
that's another thing. It's like you're attracted to a project. You're attracted
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you have
Like,
to break that cycle.
Why do you feel like you are attracted to the project? Is there
that
something
part.
from
I
like,
don't know. That's I've thought about that. I'm like, is there something in my past or
do you? Yeah.
like where, and maybe it's
I might have a
because,
guess,
but
but-
maybe it is because like now I think about it, I'm like maybe it's because like especially my mom, like she's very vocal
Yeah.
and will always say it.
Yeah.
Maybe because she believed in me so much and was like,
yes.
and
I
I'm
was gonna
like now
say.
I'm thinking like, oh, is that why? Because like I see potential in someone and I want the best for them.
Because I think sometimes like it doesn't always have to come from like super
Like traumatic.
dark and
Yeah.
traumatic. It could come from something very positive,
Yeah.
you know, and like you were saying,
And that
your mom
could,
is,
and honestly, that could be it.
yeah, like even your mom being like, you're such a superstar. Like it just seems like she really like was so good at like putting you on a pedestal.
Yeah.
And like I think now, you know, you kind of replicate replicate that love onto someone else. So then you do it to other women, other people that you want to lift them up. Like that was like her love language with you, is like lifting you up. So now you're like doing that in return to lift up, you know, the people you like care about.
No, I
Yeah.
truly sometimes think I'm like, well, now that we kind of delve into this, oh, look at this therapy session.
There you go.
I'm gonna
it's
say, well, I was
free.
like, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to know Tyler.
Yeah. Look
I
at this
told you
thing.
I was gonna crack him. Told you.
I think I'm the one
You're gonna
asking all the
crack.
questions
You're
here
gonna
about his
crack. Crack a
parents.
little
Just kidding. No, but we cracked.
Girl, I started it with the parents when I was like
Oh, you
telling
were.
my
It's
theory
fine, it's
about
fine.
it and things. But
Yeah.
see, we
She's
always
gonna
fight
crack
every episode.
Yeah, we do.
I'm wondering though, also, is it your way of feeling useful in the relationship?
Not necessarily. I don't think so.
Okay.
I
So
feel
you
like
don't
I feel
like-
I feel useful in other ways.
In what ways?
Just because I'm a giver. I don't like I'm
What
not
does that mean to
like
you?
I'm so like I'm that person where I'm gonna be like, oh, do you want me to pick you up from the airport? Do you like I'll cook for you, I'll do this. And I
Yeah.
enjoy doing it. It's
Acts
not
of
like
service.
I'm a big acts of service guy. But like I will never ask for it in return.
So it's not a currency for you.
No.
But then how would you like to receive love?
Whatever. I'm a words of affirmation person,
Same.
I think.
Yeah, I'm a good.
But also like if you like
what?
I'm not gonna ask for something, but if you did it, like I might even be apprehensive, like, oh, you don't need to do that, but I would be extremely appreciative of it.
Okay. You're a little sounding contradicting. Just a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Because
I kind of was
no, and that's fine. But
that's
because
why I was like pausing.
that's why I think
we're
this
unpacking,
is interesting.
We're processing.
I find it very interesting that you're like, there have been times in which I want to say I love you, but I don't want to say I love you because I think the actions of it should be there. But then you're also like, but I don't want actions. I want the words. So then why wouldn't you use the words to then say it, to then have it?
Can I raise my hand? Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to raise your hand in Fight Club, but okay.
I think here's my thing that I want to clarify with like love languages. I think we love all of them. It's just a matter of like what is more prioritized.
No, I get that for sure.
Yeah.
I
so I think it's like he could. I feel like both could exist.
But
I think for me,
true.
And that's so I was saying for myself, like you can say I love you, like you have your way of saying I love you.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, I just don't like to throw the word I love you around.
No, that's fine. But you also said that love is an action.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're also like, I would be apprehensive if people showed me action. So I wonder, do you want...
No, not necessarily apprehensive that they showed me actions. It's just that, like,
I'm using your words,
No,
though.
I'm saying I'm just not going to ask for them. So, like, if I was like, oh, you're coming, you need to go to the airport, I'll drive you to the airport.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be like, oh, so, like, yeah, I have this trip coming up. You want to take me to the airport?
Okay. Oh, you're not going to like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not asking for it.
That's fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you wanted to offer it, then I would still be like, oh, you don't have to.
See, and that's where I'm like...
It's just, I think it's just more so for me because I know what a hassle it is. So, like, are you doing it because you want to do it or are you doing it because you feel like you have to do it? So I will give you that out. But if you're like, no, I really want to do it, I'm not going to stop you from doing it. And I would truly appreciate
then
that.
So it has to be once over.
Yeah. So it's just like, for me, it's just like, I don't want people, I hate that feeling of like, oh, well, like, I did this for you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
For you, but I'm saying
because I know my intentions behind something. I have a trust issue of other people.
That is what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
You have trust issues.
Yes.
Because who's 100%. To say you can't just trust this person that they mean it the first time?
100%.
Why do you need them to double down?
Yeah. No, 100%.
I feel maybe because I was like, I understood him because I do the same thing.
So, but why?
I don't know if for me at least, I don't know if it's necessarily like trusted because I feel like I got into a fight with Brian the other day about it because
context matters.
Yeah, context matters because in this particular example, actually it was when we were supposed to have a meeting one time. It was when we did the deck. Yeah, that's what it was. I had a meeting with you, but then there was like something. Oh, we had to go to the airport to pick his friend's car up. And so I was like, okay, I was like, okay, we could do that tonight. But then we had our meeting and I was like, wait. So I was like, is it okay if I take Rose's meeting first or after? Like, what do you prefer? And he was just like, whatever you want. And I was just like, no, but like, I don't know because I didn't think what I wanted was what he wanted.
Yeah.
So I really needed him to clarify, but he was just like, I told you to just pick. Like, I don't, but I just kept pushing because I guess I'm apparently really pushy.
Do you think that to be true about yourself? Or do you think that's
Sometimes.
a projection people have told you over and over again and then you're just like, I'm just going to accept that? Or do you actually not? Do you think you're pushy?
I don't realize when I'm doing it, but I feel like lately Brian says that I could be really pushy. He says it's me being Victoria, like my mom. Because she like, it's a thing where it's like, we don't take no for an answer. And so we're going to like try to figure out a solution.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's the way that you think about it. It's just kind of like, is that
But the example you just used was you trying to get Brian to make a decision.
Yes.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when someone offers you, hey, I'll give you a ride at the airport. And you go, I don't know. It's like, I would only be offering if I was actually genuinely meaning it.
No,
Like,
I
you know
feel
what I
you.
mean? Like the way
Okay.
that
No, it's
Okay,
no,
yeah,
it's
that's
100%. It's like
yeah.
a trust issue.
But it's the trust issue. But what you're talking about, which is
that
also
was just the first example I
no,
thought
but that's
of.
it. But what you're talking about, I
Yeah.
think, is really useful because it does the flip side of it all, where it's like, why the trust issue Brian has opened up is the fact
Yeah.
that he's like, you choose,
And he was like having a hard
sensed-
day. He didn't want to like think about it. He's like, just decide for me. And I was like,
Yeah.
Yes, but then
You
the
sure
thing
you want me to
is,
decide for you?
is your trust issue was I don't trust myself in making the right decision that I know that I want to make my partner happy. Like I want to make Brian happy, so I want to make the right decision.
I feel like I knew what the right decision was
So why'd you ask?
because I wanted to make him feel like he made that decision for himself. And I just didn't like force him into whatever situation
You need
without
clarification.
without asking. You know what I mean? Like without asking, I wanted to like confirm if that was okay with him before confirming something. And he was like, "Wait, why did you do that?"
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
that's
Like
fair,
I was
yeah.
like it was me trying to consider him.
No, for sure.
But yeah, but I think that was just one particular scenario. But I think in this situation, I couldn't think of an example right now. But when he was describing all that, I was like, oh yeah, I felt that way so many. I do that too. So
Yeah.
I like resonated with.
Like you
Tyler
don't
and
want to
everything.
feel, you don't want to be a bother. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
yeah.
it's necessarily a trust issue,
Oh, then.
but it's more so like I just don't want to
Yeah.
be a bother. Like for me, I like to alleviate your burden. I don't want to be a burden on you.
Oh, so now we're talking trust issues. Now we're talking about childhood traumas.
Okay, I don't know if we got to a childhood trauma, but
Yeah.
Well, that's where it comes from, is the whole idea that it's like,
guess.
I mean, you literally, and you've taught, even though you are an older sibling, you have been ignored because you are the
I'm a
girl
younger
in the
sibling,
family.
too. I'm in the
right?
middle.
You're in the middle. But this idea and notion, this is the segment where the cat comes in
That-
through
that-
underneath the door,
that's
like that.
insane.
I know, it's crazy. You should see him when he plays with a dildo. It's even funnier.
Yeah.
That's
But this
wild.
idea of you were the younger
Yeah.
sibling and you were like, oh, my parents are busy. They're busy with my older brother or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to bother.
Ooh, yo, that
I was
yeah,
gonna say because
maybe.
that's a
That could
really
be
good
it.
call out.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
literally, it's
Yeah.
trust issues, and it's literally, so this, what basically is parts work. It's what you do in therapy, where it's like you hit one emotion. Say it
why
a
she's
little
here.
louder. I think
She's good.
there you go. A lot of therapy since I was literally 16. So the parts work is you take one emotion and then basically like an onion, you peel it back because the emotion is an emotion within an emotion within emotion. So
Yeah.
it's this whole thing you're talking about is like, you're like, well, I want to love and I want to say it, but I don't feel like I can say it. And it's like, why can't you say it? Well, I kind of have trust issues because I don't know if I trust the person that I'm saying it to. Well, why don't you have trust issues? Well, I think my trust issues is because I don't want to be a burden to that person. Why don't you want to burden? Because I felt like a burden as a kid. And you're like,
Yeah.
and so then it's this moment where it's like, the truth of it is the fear, and this is, again, I'm also speaking for myself. So I am not fucking perfect and I'm not a professional, but this
None of
notion
us
that
are.
none of us are professionals. My thing is the reason why I'm not in a relationship or any relationship at that is, one, I'm really good at being single and I love being single. But more importantly is that I know for a fact that I still haven't gotten over the fact of feeling like a burden to someone. I never want to ever have anyone experience the experience I had as a kid. Don't want them to ever feel that way. So I go over, and this is why I'm a nester and I jump so deep in relationships, is because I'm a fixer too and a healer, and I want to fix that person and make them feel seen and loved. It's why I'm a comedian. Robin Williams. Why are you the funniest man in the world, Robin Williams? Because I know what it's like to be the saddest man in the room. And so it's like I want to make everyone laugh and feel that way. So that whole idea of like, you're carrying that, but the thing is you shouldn't have to carry it. You have to share it with the person you're with. So like when people are like, that's why they're like, how can you throw away love? It's because for me, love is just the first layer of that onion.
Yeah.
I could just be like, hey, I love you. But I know, and this is my problem with the young buck, is that he says I love you, but his action, I think he loves me, like surface level, like
Are
the
you
way
guys
that I
still
love
talking?
friends. I don't know. It's weird. No, yes, but like I'm bad at it's complicated.
still hitting?
But no, we haven't had sex. We're like trying to be friends, whatever the fuck that means. But his actions, I'm like, oh, you don't love me, like because his actions don't match it. You know what I mean? I know that I love him. I know that for a fact because my actions fucking match that.
Okay, question. Do you love him or are you in love with him?
No, I love him.
Okay, are you in love with him?
What is the distinction for that?
Yeah. Because you could have love for someone, but
Yeah.
to be in love with someone is
And that's the thing too. Like I've loved
Yeah.
people, but then it's like in love. It's like
It's
if I'm gonna say
deeper.
I'm in love with you, that's where
Deeper.
I'm like, I don't want to rush into that and just say it.
Unconditional.
That's yeah.
I don't believe.
So that's that. Let me
I
put that out there.
don't
I
do
don't
that.
rush into being like, oh, I love you, because like
yeah.
for me to say I like, if you're with a romantic partner, it's like more like I'm in love with you.
Like you loved every single fucking flaw. Like the grossest parts of them,
Yeah.
the best parts of them, the boring parts of them. Like
Like,
how
put
I
it this way,
described
gun
it with
to-
Brian,
gun
where
to
it
your
just feels
head,
like
it's like-
home.
It's like can you see yourself with that person forever?
That's not what I think of love, though.
I feel like that could be, because that's more like, because logical of a sense, right? Because
Yeah.
you could really be in love with someone, but sometimes these people are not capable of, whatever.
Oh, reciprocating it back, yeah.
Well, not even
Yeah.
just reciprocating. Like, I mean, I always think about my ex Morgan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will say, and I know people like to be like their comments, but I think that I definitely was in love with that man.
You were, for sure.
But to see the rest of my life with him did not make sense.
Yeah, no, sometimes,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Sometimes if you're really
Yeah.
in love with someone, you got to let them go.
Right.
Because it's just the compatibility.
But
just
the
isn't
love
there.
for Brian is different. It is a lot deeper, and obviously because I do see a life with him and like him being like the father of my kids. You know what I mean? But that's because of that's what I want
Those
in
would
my
be some
life.
cute kids.
Right.
I know.
Oh,
Have you
thank
seen
you.
the AI babies? They're cute.
Yeah,
Those AI babies?
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
see
I'll
the
show it to you
photos.
later.
They're great. Here's my thing about that, though. Sure, love is a spectrum, and it has like definitely shades of red to them. But I think sometimes I don't subscribe to that love and in love. I am someone who's big on words. My whole thing is that I think people who say that there's a difference between love and being in love is just another excuse to hold yourself back from something that's very beautiful that the world's lacking.
Okay.
Wait.
So I'm always like, when someone separates, I love them, but I'm not in love with them. I'm like, okay, that's just a boundary and a wall that you haven't taken down yet. I think it's just an excuse, personally. I
no,
don't.
no, that's what I was gonna say. It's like
So my thing is, I've heard that argument, and for me, I'm kind of like, I get what you're saying. I completely like hear the logic behind it. For me, though, that's just not how my brain works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
fair.
I feel like I'm so good at loving people that the people I love know that they are loved. There's no question about it. I feel like there are people in my life that are probably like, oh yeah, Rose doesn't love me. And I'm like, yeah, I don't. Because you're just like a homie or a friend or like
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you see yourself ever getting married?
I've planned my funeral more than I've planned my wedding.
Oh, okay. Hello.
My funeral's supposed to be sick as fuck.
Like low key though, I kind of respect that.
I can't. It's going to be the greatest party ever. It's going to be so legit I have to die to attend it.
There's gonna be like a invite list.
Yes. Okay. So there's a VIP list. I'm going to be
100%.
buried with a
Okay,
suggestion box. There's going to be a disco ball. There's going to be confetti, which is my ashes. No one can wear black. Everyone has to dress like me.
The type A part of me.
There's going to be a photo booth where my pictures of me will show up in the, like when you print the photos, it will be like me, like I'm in the photos with you, like a ghost phantom
That's
thing.
insane.
And then also there will be a gallery next to where the party's happening, where all my nudes will be released and they will be sold one of one, and you can buy my world famous nudes and all the proceeds will go to Planned Parenthood. It's all written in my will and my lawyer has it.
I love that.
So yeah. But I plan. Marriage scares me because to me, if we get married, dog, that's it. It's you and me to the fucking end. I don't care what happens because I don't see divorce as an option. And it's like my weird fucking thing where I'm like, this man has better be 10 toes down with me.
Type shit.
And I, unfortunately,
Would you do a long-term partnership?
I've done it. I mean, I dated in Moscow for 3.5 years, long distance. He just changed. He became a different person.
Do you ever think? Sorry,
No,
I
it's
know
fine.
we're probably way over time, but I just feel like the conversation's going. But I just I caught something, and I think we all have said this at one point in our lives, and you said this earlier. Like it's one and done with like the marriage. Like I'm all in. Like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like as beautiful as it is to have that as a goal, do you think that actually is probably a little bit part of the commitment issues too.
1000%.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not arguing that. But I look
Yeah.
at Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. They're not married. They're happy. They've
Yeah.
been
Because
together
for
for
me,
years.
like
and I'm
I used to, as you know, child of divorce parents, like of course it's like I went through the whole like thing of, oh my god, I'm terrified of marriage. I like need to whatever because I don't want to go through what my parents. I was 16. I was able to comprehend what was happening in that divorce, and like for so long I felt like it kind of like held me back of really connecting with people
Yeah.
or getting to a deeper level and being scared to go to that deeper point because of like the scared of like the end, right? But I think once I got to a point of just being like, you know what, I accept that, like, not that I ever wanted to obviously plan for a divorce, right?
Mhm.
Like the goal, right, is to stay forever till the day we die. But like I also got rid of the fear of divorce. That I was like, you know what, if I ever got to a point where we're so unhappy and we worked so fucking hard on this relationship and it's just
That's what's up.
done,
Yeah.
I'm okay with getting divorced.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
people are so scared to say
No,
that
because
out
people. I
loud.
mean, people are. It's like being in a relationship. Like,
Yeah.
like what's the Chris Brown song? It's never. It's the hardest thing is to say goodbye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's like.
say goodbye. Yeah.
But it's like like dead ass. Like I remember when I wanted to break up with my ex, and like I would literally call my boys every morning, and they would
Yeah.
like coach me for like damn near for like months, and I'm just like, but it's because it's like it's never that hard to. It's never. I don't know why I can't think of the lyrics, but it's so true because the biggest scariest thing is change, like what happens next.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
like if you're married for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, the longer you're in it, the harder it gets.
Right.
Because like you're connected to that person, like you've shared all these things. What is people gonna think and all that? So I think there is a little bit of that. And so the idea of like, oh, if I'm gonna be married, I need to
Cats.
be with this person
Right.
and make it work and all this kind of stuff. Where it's just like that's why I think I became more open to the idea of like, okay, if I never get married, it's not the end of
Right.
the world.
Right.
But like it would be nice to have a long-term partner,
Yeah.
like
Heart. I would
someone
love
that you could
that.
like do shit with, and like you
Wanna
don't
go to
feel
restaurants and kick it with.
yeah, you don't feel that pressure of like, oh well, like well we're married, you have my last name and all this kind of crap. It's like
Yeah.
what does that mean? Because like regardless, if I'm gonna cheat or she's gonna cheat, you're gonna do it with the ring or not with the ring.
Right. No, yeah.
So it don't really
Why
matter.
did you gesture to me on our first date that I'm going to be the one that cheats? You see that? He was just like, this female over here is going to cheat.
You see what I'm saying? This female right here.
Oh my
This
God. This
ginger-headed
male,
female.
This male right here.
Yeah.
What you bought a 40 for?
I did. I bought you a 40.
She's like,
Yeah.
he's
you're
gonna love
welcome.
this.
To be fair,
I
it
know
was
he
for
likes-
another man.
It was for another man.
It was. I'm
light-skinned
not going to
man.
lie.
Yeah, another light skinned man.
Not even
Man, he
that
doesn't
light.
get
Aw.
it. Sorry.
Damn,
Plug yourself.
I got your 40, boy.
No, but I just
Yeah.
Wait, I need
I'm
that
s-
as a clip. That
I
is
got your
so
40, boy.
I got your shorty and your 40.
I got your shorty and your 40,
There
boy.
you go.
Yeah.
I know.
That
I feel like I
is
just have one more
hilarious.
question, even though because I'm just going back to the parents thing because it says so much about everybody, right?
Mhm.
How did your parents show love to each other?
Oh yeah, did you see them get physical? Like were they kissing, hugging?
Oh yeah, they kissed and I mean I never saw them like fuck like.
Okay, that's okay. I love that how I meant. You know
No,
what
I know what you mean.
meant, dog.
But yeah, no, I mean I definitely saw them show like emotion,
Affection.
affection, like they'll roast each other type shit.
Oh, cute.
Aw.
Stuff like that. I've seen them fight. Like, what I'm saying? I've seen them have fights
Mm.
where I was just like, oh shit, this is probably it. They're going to get divorced. 100%. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen like even like jealousy. You know what I mean? So it's like you
Okay.
see all that kind of stuff. It's just, I feel personally we're in such a different generation though, because like you have access to a phone. Like I could go see my ex right now, where before if I wanted to go see my ex, I'd have to
Write
fly
a
all the
letter.
way back to the East Coast. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Figure out her address or like write
Yeah.
a letter or some stupid shit.
Right.
Like
It's a little bit more
everyone is
Carrier
way
pigeon.
too accessible. So it's just like it's a
Yeah.
different time. So it's like it puts a little bit of fear in you.
But do you so do you think because accessibility exists that means that it's just cheating's just inevitable?
No, I think it's just
Because if you're gonna cheat,
Um,
you're gonna cheat.
exactly.
Okay.
I think it's just
Just makes it easier.
having finding that right person that you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, I am truly happy. I don't want to be with anybody else.
Have you cheated?
Have I cheated?
Mhm. That's
I guess technically yes.
That's a yes. That's okay.
Why do you feel like you're a burden? Sorry, going back to
Oh,
that.
I don't feel like I'm a burden.
Like
But you don't want to be
You
one.
I don't
want
want to be a burden. Like, you know, because like at the
He's
end of
never
the day,
allowed himself to even be one. It
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah, because I feel like is that maybe stuff?
I'm a very self-sufficient person.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
it's like I think that's a me thing. Like
Are
I've
you
just
self-sufficient because of like you maybe had an older sibling that you saw go through whatever, and then you felt like you needed to take care of yourself and like kind of overcompensate and not
maybe
be
because
that,
like honestly,
you
like I
know?
mean, like obviously because he was the oldest, he was way more outgoing. Like he got a lot of like favor in that way where it's like,
Okay.
you know, like, oh, like he wants to do this. I was not that kid that was like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I never felt
Yeah.
like, oh man, like I'm not getting love or attention. But it's just like I was also well aware of like what we had. Like I had friends that like were relatively poor. And like not saying we were rich by any means, but I'm also like, okay, I'm grateful for what I grew up with
right.
and like what was afforded to me and like the college I went to and like the high school I went to and things of that nature. So for me it's just like I don't like to lean on people and be like, oh well, like I need this. Like,
Yeah.
okay, well you gave me so much for like 18, 20 years.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I could do this for myself. I'm a grown ass man. I can make my own money. I could do this. So like for me, I just kind of got in a habit of being self-sufficient. And I think having to rely on somebody, that's where it's like a struggle for me. I'm not a big person where I like to rely.
Yeah.
I'm not a person where I'm like I'm like the worst. Like, oh, what do you want to do for your birthday? I'm not going to give you an answer. Just probably won't give you an answer.
I feel like I relate to a lot of that. For me, I'm like, let me just plan my birthday because no one's gonna plan it for me, or
But like,
or someone's not gonna do it the way that I want to do
like,
it.
oh, like, oh, should we go to like this? Like, what do you want to
Yeah,
do? Where should we go? Where should we eat? Like, what is like? I'm the person. Like, what
Let
does
me just-
everybody?
yeah.
What does everybody want to eat? Because
Yeah.
like, I don't like making it about me.
Aw,
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's not a
Yeah.
like, for me. It's just like I don't know. It's just
I
the
just
way
say
I
all
am.
over everything.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But it's just like
Aw.
yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
not like even when we were in Scotland, they were like, oh, so like, what do you want to do for your birthday? Where do you want to go? I'm like, bro, like I don't know. Like I felt bad. Like
Right.
everyone's like, oh, like I'll be down. I'm like, yeah, if you want to go, come. Like I don't like doing the birthday dinner thing, all that kind of shit.
Is
I
like,
don't even like telling people it's my birthday.
what was your relationship like with your dad? Because I know we talked about your mom, but like, was your dad very similar in a sense of just like the provider? He took care of things. He was very like
I mean, there was like way more gender roles. Like my mom was
Okay.
like for
The
a lot of
generation,
us growing up, it was like she was stay at home until I think we went to high school.
okay.
Oh,
So you
shit,
saw your
okay.
dad being like the provider.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
like,
The
yeah.
provider, like he could fix everything.
Did you ever have like those deep conversations with your dad about like how to be a man or like what a man? You know what I mean? Like,
Birds and the bees.
Yes and no.
Not even
Because
just
like
about sex,
for
just,
example,
like-
like he can't cook.
okay,
But like for me, like I love to cook.
yeah,
I mean, he could literally build a house with his bare hands. Like
yeah,
I am pretty handy. Or like I'll FaceTime him and like he'll walk me through something. So like I
Yeah.
fix like a number of things and like
Yeah.
I am pretty handy.
okay,
But I mean I'm not to his level.
okay.
But like for
But
me
yeah,
it's just
he's
like
handy, he's fixing things. He's probably very self-sufficient.
so it's just
Okay.
like I mean like me and my dad we have like a lot of like deep talks, like good talks and stuff like
good.
that.
Okay,
But yeah. I don't know.
What does it mean to be a man to you?
What does it mean to be a man?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, someone you can count on.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Because I feel like it's beyond like just like, oh, like you gotta fix stuff or like be a provider, things like that. Because like you said, like, what if you're like someone that's staying at home watching the kids? Like, honestly, that's just the roles you guys decided to take in that relationship.
right.
my
But like
dad.
at the end of the day, it's like if you can't be counted on to take care of the fucking kids, then like what good are you? You're not a man. Like you know what I mean? So whatever your role is, being able to step up and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
that.
real.
Any last words over there?
You know last words?
Shh.
Why me?
Because you look like you got a lot of words in you.
I do, but I feel like we'll go on a second date. I
I was
guess.
thinking,
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
fine. We'll go on a
yo, I
second
mean, that was
date.
like, are we gonna go on a second date?
Yeah, we're gonna go on a second date. It's fine.
couldn't say no. She saw that.
Whatever.
She saw that lick lip. She was just like, woo. She was like, ooh, I'm drowning.
It's Sweetheart.
Yeah, it's all right, girl.
The fucking
I know.
Sahara Desert right now.
Sahara Desert.
I know you
I'm
got that.
like,
You got
yeah,
you doing the
thing.
background. All right, Aladdin, I see you, girl. I see you,
Oh my
Aladdin.
God,
Get him
no.
every
Oh my
time. I
God.
get him every time.
Plug yourself.
You can follow me at T_Prince15, all platforms. Love y'all. Your boy Tyler Prince.
And
You
you can find
bitch.
me Rose_Etta_Stone. That is Instagram, as well as my Venmo. And
Cash App.
the book bitch.
The butcher bitch.
The butcher bitch.
The book bitch
The
is
book
crazy.
bitch
Yeah.
with my weekly book reviews.
Yeah, because you are a library,
I am.
basically.
I read a lot. Like
Reads
a lot.
Okay.
Something a man once told me. He said watching me read was one of the sexiest things
Yeah,
he's ever
that's
seen.
kind of a turn on.
Well, he
Yeah.
said
Read to me,
more so
baby.
because I read a newspaper. I get a newspaper every
Like
Sunday.
she reads like she's an
She's
old
the man of the
lady.
house.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, with the cup of coffee.
Well, no, honestly,
Fresh
he
in the
said he
morning.
woke up and I had like my tea and I had my dog and I was wearing my glasses and I like had my Sunday paper and he just like came out and he was like, damn, you look sexy as fuck. And I was like, there's a war happening. Shut up. Like, I'm reading about
There's
it.
a
a war.
war.
There's a genocide going on. Anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we'll talk about
Anyways.
that later.
Anyways, y'all know what it is.
What it is, ho.
What's up?
Can it fit in
The-
your
the-
gut?
Before we go, just want to let you all know we're making autism great again. Thank you,
No.
folks. Signing out with my girl Rose here. Just had to
Absolutely
give
not.
a big shout out to her.
Is it because she's a white woman?
She loves it. Come give me a hug. Come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
You're gonna go on a second date with
Not
this
anymore.
little-
Not
Not
anymore.
Okay, y'all know what it is. Follow me, Stefanie Maegan, or go to brocotherapy.com. All that shit is there.
For the camera, come on.
Oh my god. Not for the Donald Trump though.
Aww.
Are you looking for your princess because you're a prince?
Yep.
Aww.
That's you should try to do that to a girl.
You're
I'm
like,
looking
you
for
could
my
be
princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, look, you could either be my princess
be
or
my
have the last name Prince.
Cinderella, living a
You're
just
welcome.
so
You're welcome.
Cinderella,
What is
waiting
your
for
last name?
My first name is Tyler
somebody.
Prince.
Your
Come
first
set
name
me
is
free.
Tyler Prince.
Yeah, my first name is Stefanie Maegan.
Well, I knew that. But I didn't know his name was thing. The same way
But
that I
it-
guess my name is Roseanne. I don't go by that. Because that's
I don't
weird.
I love
Could-
Roseanne.
I hated that show. Every time
Yeah,
I
my
came on, I
parents
Is
did
just
it
too.
are we still on?
yeah,
No,
but we're
we're
done.
already
Goodbye,
done.
guys.
Jonathan. Hi.
Broke girl therapy.